All right. Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast, and I'm just checking in on you. It's being filmed, so you know we have a guest, all right? A White House-approved guest. Is he running the country, or is he running a TV network? Who do you think should come on after Alf, Mr. President? Anyways, this guy, one of my favorite comedians, has a new stand-up special out that you can see on YouTube or on Patreon. Patreon?
Yeah,
Patreon.
all the above. Yeah.
Patreon. Please welcome Nate Craig, everybody.
FCC mandated, free, independent comedy special. Married to it.
Oh, well, there you go. Married to it. I actually I did my homework.
Thank you, Bob.
I watched the whole special. I pointed at a camera so you know I'm telling the truth.
You texted me about details of the special. I was honored that you watched it. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, no, you killed it. You were looking sharp.
Yeah.
You went to Men's Warehouse, you said? You got yourself a little...
No, I went downtown to the... you ever go downtown to the district?
Oh,
go
I've been
shopping?
Downtown. I didn't go downtown to buy a suit.
They got you. They got what you need. They got more than you need.
Oh, they do? That's fantastic. I was going to say, it looked better than a Men's Warehouse suit.
It's a much nicer getup, but...
Did they say it's a much nicer getup? I guarantee it.
they said finest.
We're better than Men's Warehouse.
Finest quality.
I guarantee
only the finest here, my friend. Only the finest here.
That's some 80s humor right there. Women, they shop in a department store. We shop in a warehouse.
What is the deal?
What is the deal with that?
Where's the ladies' warehouse? I want a warehouse for the ladies. Ladies, you deserve a warehouse too. Sorry, I interrupted.
Is the ladies' warehouse a whorehouse?
What? Can men shop at the ladies' warehouse?
Wall-to-wall vaginas?
Can I wear what they sell at the ladies' warehouse?
Anyway, what was I going to say? You're a degenerate football gambler like me.
I've
gamble.
learned enough. I've learned enough to not gamble on my inclinations.
I haven't won a game yet this year. I'm 0-7-1.
I am in my 8 for 8.
Trying.
My big pick'em where I can win the most money. So yes, I do gamble. 5-11. I'm 5-11. Those are my best picks.
I know, but it's an insane year.
It's insane.
That guy from the Monkees, Davy Jones, who was with the Giants.
What's he doing?
They sent him to the Colts and he can't miss.
Oh yeah, Danny Jones. Those wheels will fall off. Although they just got the best offense. They've had the best offensive line in football for 5 years.
Well, maybe that's all he needed.
A line.
Instead of running for his fucking life out there in the Meadowlands.
I'm not betting anything.
Jimmy Hoffa yelling up from under this. What's all that noise up there?
Hey, we're the Indianapolis Colts. I'm not betting any fucking money on the Colts. No shot.
I took him this week.
Against the Broncos?
No. Who are they playing? They playing the Broncos?
Oh, you're taking them this week.
I took them this week.
Okay. I haven't looked yet. This is all. I got the kid. Me and the wife. We battled norovirus last weekend.
I took the Jets last week against the Bills. Now this week I go fuck it. I'll take the Bills. Laying 11.5 Thursday night. I'm sliding in the weekend already before the game even starts. I'm down 11.5. I like it. You know.
Tonight. You're talking about tonight.
I am talking about tonight. What are you talking about?
But I thought you said Jets.
Oh, but when this comes out, it'll be tomorrow. I said last week I had the Jets when they played the Bills. Yeah. So now I'm taking the fucking Bills. You know what happens.
Yeah,
it's like I bet the Pats the first week, and then I'm going to go, okay. Fuck it. The Dolphins own us. I'll take the Dolphins.
It's a pendulum, and it just swings a half a point to this side of the point spread to a half a point to this side of the point spread.
It's just like...
They got you tonight. That's a Dolphins lock.
It's like the Truman Show.
Yeah.
The Truman. It's like they know they're watching me.
Watching you fill out your card?
Yeah. They're playing with me this year. They usually give me hope. I'm usually Billy win some, lose some. I go 2-2 I bet 4 games. I usually go 2-2. And this year, I'm just I got a standing 8 count. Fucking 2 weeks in.
Billy Red Ink.
Betty.
Billy Dead Money.
I'm on the hot seat.
Billy Dead Money.
What do you got going on, man? Are you out on the road these days? Are you building up the new hour? Let's talk about the new hour.
Buddy.
You went to a place. I shot it.
Well, next week I'm in Minneapolis at Acme, one of the best clubs anywhere. And then
I never got past there.
You never got past
I wasn't good enough. I went there in person and auditioned.
I know.
And they said, "Let me tell you something, you balding redhead.
No,
you can take you and whatever the fuck that was.
No.
And you can go over to St. Paul with that shit." We're at Twin Cities for a reason. For when guys like you come to town, we send you on the other side of the river.
Go see Paul.
This was back when they were still playing in the Hubert Humphrey Homerdome.
Oh,
was that right? Randy Moss was still playing.
Oh, before it puked on its own shoes.
Although when I went to the game,
remember when it caved in and puked on its own shoes? That was fun. That was a great day for Packer fans.
Oh, it had the
I want to go to the new place.
Collapsed lung of stadiums.
I like the new place. The new place looks good on TV. I'm not going to lie. It's a mega church, but it does the boy choir with the light from the outside comes in, hits the field. They did a nice job.
They can take all of those fucking stadiums.
Domes?
You can take all of those fucking stadiums, all of the new stadiums.
Tell me what you can do with them.
And that fucking the DJ and the guy who goes, yeah! You can take all of them.
Oh, you went to a Raiders game.
No, the fucking Rams game.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like you don't even have to cheer. They're pumping in crowd noise, and it's just like, it's like if AC/DC played a ballad. Like it's at that level of volume. They're going to give everybody tinnitus. Like the thing about it, everybody's just like comatose watching the screens.
It's a lot. I mean, they're just so big. The places are huge now.
My favorite part of the Rams game that I went to was they had this male cheerleader out there, and it was like his dream. I've never seen a happier human being. It was contagious. We were all laughing, but with him.
Yeah.
He was just fucking.
People lost their mind. The Vikings did that too. They got a male cheerleader. He's out there. He's putting mustard on it.
Oh my God,
it's good.
It's fucking.
It's great.
It lives somewhere between Hope and the Three Stooges. It was awesome. It made you feel good, but you were also laughing at it, but you were with them.
This is what therapy's doing for you, buddy. This is what therapy's doing for you. You see the one male cheerleader at the Rams
that was
game,
the only thing
and you
enjoyed.
Are like, I like this guy. I want to have an espresso with this guy.
He came running out. He was running sideways, doing like this. With like he could not have been happier doing it.
Hello, my darling.
And I was with another buddy of mine, and we didn't even say that. We just started laughing. And then when it ended, we were just like, dude, that was fucking awesome.
No shirt, tuxedo jacket.
No, just like, I mean, dude.
Top hat, cane.
Just destined to be underpaid on Broadway while still crushing it.
Oh, man.
Anyway, these new fucking stadiums, like just everything. It's just so fucking loud.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean,
I don't mind if the crowd's making that noise, but why do I have to listen to somebody? You have a microphone. You don't have to scream into it. I know what a first down is. They have like 40 screens telling me. I know that they just got a first down. Even if I didn't, the wide receiver stands up after. He helps me out. He fucking goes like that.
You can't escape.
And then
either.
Just in case,
it's
is it
everywhere.
for the blind? Do they have a blind section there?
They just got a section. They just got the 70 through the 85th thousand attendee. They got to blast you all the way up to all the way down to the field. They're getting everybody's got their own speaker. Everybody's got their own.
Well, I know they always say the Chiefs and the Seahawks are the loudest fans, but I would say the loudest PA system I've ever been around was the fucking Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, I'm going. Packers play there next month.
I would bring like those fucking things like you're going to the gun range. I talked to a security guard there. I had earplugs in. I said, dude, you better wear some earplugs or you're going to get tinnitus. He said, I already have it.
Oh, wow. Should I hire
going to football games.
A big man to carry me like an infant baby with my...
Have you ever done the awful weekend with the loud middle who has like the microphone in his mouth?
Ugh.
It's like that and the act doesn't end. It's a 3-hour act.
The loud middle. That's funny. I don't know. I think that's kind of dead. That trick.
What trick?
The talking to the, like make people laugh because you get this much louder.
No, I mean screaming. I'm talking about screaming. Like you're in 9 Inch Nails in 1991 and you're telling me how many yards were just gained on that play. It's not necessary. I showed up. I am a fan of football. I'm a fan of a lot of things. I like to cook. I don't want somebody to scream the recipe at me through a fucking Jumbotron.
I agree with you 100%. I don't need...
And that's another quarter cup of flour! It's like, I realized that. Yeah. I read it and I put it in the bowl.
Now I kind of want somebody to read you a cookbook while you cook. I'd like to watch that, actually.
Yeah.
Some lady screaming at you while you're trying to make a souffle.
Why a souffle?
Because it's difficult. I think I made the right choice, and I don't need your skepticism.
I don't even know what a souffle is.
A souffle is the
I
one
thought you
where
were kind of challenging like my manhood when you said that. With the A, it was the A part, not the Sue.
Huh.
Sue's a chick name.
This strikes me as a regression, Bill.
The Sue part, the chick name of that, I was all right with.
Souff.
But when you get to the flay, it started with an F. It was.
You speak French?
Huh?
You speak French?
Oh,
I was trying to put it in your wheelhouse.
what is a souffle?
It's like
Is it dessert? Is it a
I don't
crust?
even know. Now I think it's like a
You're using words that you don't know.
an egg bake. Well,
Nate
no, it's
Craig, everybody, has a new special. He uses words he doesn't know.
You can't-
because they sound vaguely French.
Bill Burr, ladies and gentlemen. He reacts negatively to just the mention of a word he doesn't recognize. It's all an attack on him. Have you not gotten to know this man? Listening to his podcast for well over a decade, most of you.
Oh, that might have been the truest thing ever said.
Jeez.
Not by my wife on this podcast. 'Cause
Oy.
she knows me. She lives with me, man. She's in the locker room. She knows what's happening. But you, on the other hand, I've regressed because I'm sitting down. I'm slouching again. But listen, I'm more refined. I'm a more refined Bill Burr since the last time he came on this podcast.
I feel the same way. I've been watching you. I've been watching your refinition.
What is that?
That's a made-up word. I
Is
made
it?
that
Oh,
one is made
okay.
up fair and square.
I like that one.
I've been watching your refinery.
My refinery.
But that's not, refinery is a
Speaking of
noun.
refineries, in the valley, there's some sort of refinery, and they built this big apartment complex like up the street from it, and when the wind blows, you smell all this shit. Yeah, they're trying to sell them, and everybody's calling them the apartments.
Yeah, that's a hard pass.
Dude, like if they ever did
Rentals. Keep those rentals.
No, but if they ever did like the real estate version of The Office,
yeah.
like that is an episode that they have to sell these things that people are calling the apartments. You don't see that? Steve Carell acting like he doesn't smell it.
I do, and all the employees have to live there for their temporary assignments.
I know. That really was such a
This office is great. How come nobody stays here? Well,
it's a very low-key,
have you
unbelievably sad, soul-crushing show. If you watch it on a certain level. If you just sit there for the jokes, it's hilarious. But underneath all of it,
those people got to go home.
it's just like nobody there is following a dream.
Yeah.
It's a dreamless office.
Yeah. Well,
That's what I got out of it.
Bill Burr, ladies and gentlemen, not afraid to.
And then what? And then I'm supposed to like emotionally get excited that this man who lost his dream is now attracted to a woman who also has lost their dream, and they're going to have a child and not know how to tell it, how to get out of this. And that's going to be that kid's life work to not end up like mom and dad who work at this paper company.
Well,
I really wish I knew the theme song because I would have hummed it right then, but I just don't know how it goes. It's a piano, isn't it? I like when they do the exteriors and they're clearly in L.A. and they try to act like they're in Pennsylvania. I've never
the
seen
Scranton exteriors.
I've never seen
those. Aren't L.A.
I'll tell you what's great is the palm tree in Scranton is always my favorite.
Talk about
the Mojave dirt.
Talk about somebody that quit. The palm tree. What are you doing?
I would say the B team, the B team shooting on that thing.
You're not meant to be here, palm tree. I don't know. I met a girl in college. Her family was here.
I quit the band, man. I thought I found love.
I had a spot in Malibu, man.
I just met somebody that just randomly moved out to Pennsylvania, and they said that they love it. But you got to.
Where in Pennsylvania?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania is one of the most surprisingly gigantic fucking states.
Oh, it's massive.
Yep. New York's another one where everybody, they're so busy trying to be down there near Bobby Flay to try out his burger that they have it. It's all about Manhattan and the boroughs. But you get on that 87 North, and I'm gonna tell you right now that's a stretch. That's a stretch of road, man. I'm gonna tell you, it's a stretch of fucking road.
You know it takes a day and a half to get across Texas, man. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'll tell you right now.
New York City.
I lost half my fucking mind going to Albany, and the other half making a left out to Buffalo.
New York City to Syracuse, man.
But it's weird how you go to Vermont and you're looking like this is God's country. I think because it's a state that's a size that you can mentally deal with. That's for me anyway. Like I need to know that I can get the fuck out of here. And what I love about Vermont is if you go left, right, or down, you're out of that fucking place. Is that south? You go up, you're fucked.
You're up. You're in Canada, right?
Oh, yeah. You goddamn right.
Goddamn right. You hit.
And I'll tell you, you try to cross the border by yourself, they're tearing apart your car.
You straight out of the lower 48.
Your fucking car, because sadness is not an excuse at the Canadian border.
They throwing salt at your gears.
I told you that time I crossed the border by myself to go to an Expos game. I was doing some fucking gig up there. And I crossed the border by myself to go to an Expos game, and they had maybe 130 games that year, and they just did not believe me. And they just started tearing, and I didn't understand it. And then because I didn't understand how pathetic I was until like half hour into
They were like, this guy's got
tearing apart
bumpers full of cocaine.
No, and then I realized it, and I just started laughing. And I came back to the car and had this big shit-eating grin on my face. And I'm also so happy that I went.
I am going to the Expos game. I also have bumpers full of cocaine. I am also selling the cocaine to the Expos.
No, to buy the Expos. See, if I was going to buy like a real baseball team, I would have to have 2 bumpers. But to buy the Expos with the dollar exchange, I just need 1.
You're good.
Do you know there's in Keith Richards' book, I'm a big reader, the Keith Richards autobiography, he talked about in like the late 60s, they wanted to see some of America when they were on tour, so they just bought an Impala. I think it was white too, which is, the late 60s Impalas are fucking gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And they had drugs on them, and they didn't want to get caught, so they took off the door panel and they put it behind there. This is before drug sniffing dogs. Like, dogs were really dumb back then. You know what I mean? They weren't allowed to reach their potential, so all they did was bite people that wanted equal rights, but they weren't able to smell drugs. So they put it in there, and they were just such drug addicts they forgot that it was in there, and they either sold the car or abandoned it or whatever. And Keith was saying every once in a while he thinks about that and wondering if it's still on the road, and if somebody realizes there's a copious amount of smack or cocaine or something in the panel.
It's in there.
They
bought new drugs. They replaced the drugs.
Yeah.
This was in the 60s, so they were huge already. They just wanted to drive around.
Whatever it was, if it was the 60s, it was probably pure, right? This is before the man got involved in selling drugs. This is when it was natural.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. When I used to buy cocaine, it was literally the leaf.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like churning butter, but cocaine.
Bill, I never talked to you about your cocaine days.
That's why my nose is so small and cute.
Wow. You had
I just blew out all the...
caved it in?
I blew out all the cartilage. I used to have a big Roman nose. People never saw that part.
Wow. Well, that therapy will help you with that.
No, but you know what? Therapy is just like comedians. I mean, comedy's great if you have a good comedian like yourself with a brand new special.
Yep, Married to It. MGM Grand, live on Patreon and YouTube. That's right, Bill. That's a good point.
See, there you go. Dressed to the nines.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee it. Right? But like if therapy's, but if it's a bad comedian, that's the longest fucking hour of your life.
You got an open mic therapist? You ever
you know what? You know what? You ever see a comic that like used to be funny?
Oh yeah,
used to be funny. And
that's a wild scenario.
And they got bitter and all of that. Well, that happens with therapists. They can't listen to "I got diddled by my mailman again," and they just, oh God, not this occupation again. And they just get bored and they try to fast forward.
They need to evolve
the solutions that they found with other ones, and then you're just like that. Like
they leave out steps. They leave out steps for people like you.
Yeah, that you get that therapist that closes doing 43 minutes. Doesn't do the quite 45.
Oh, buddy.
Doesn't want to deal with the check spot. You can have those types of therapists. So you got to watch it.
Wow, I haven't even thought about that. I've never gone to therapy.
That's pretty good, man.
That's not true. I did. My mom thought I had a drinking problem when I was in high school, so she sent me to see somebody. But I have. Not that I
was she right?
Yes. Yes. We all did. It was. We drank. Kids don't drink anymore. That's one thing I was. Wait a
minute. Let's go back to you. And what was your excuse? Like, Mom, we're in Wisconsin. What am I supposed to do?
I think that probably was my excuse then.
Go see a major rock act? They don't come out here.
We also did that.
Oh, did
Summerfest and
Summerfest. They try to get it all out of the way. They put 12 bands on at once.
I saw Aerosmith at Summerfest. I saw Pearl Jam. So let me say. You two.
Minnie Pearl. They were all in the same show.
I saw Pink Floyd. They came occasionally.
Let's get Wisconsin out of the way.
Why? I don't know. We just drank. I mean, it was a boozy town. It was just half the economy in Madison and Milwaukee is all bars.
Bars, yeah.
Yeah.
Massachusetts was like that.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean,
I went to some place the other day.
It was just something you could do that was breaking the rules, but also like not like kind of like dumb. Like, like some people like stealing shit. Some people like fighting. But drinking is like, you can do it all. It's like you can do it all together, and you take a keg out to the woods. We did that all the time. That's all we did.
So what, you were drinking like too many nights a week?
Yeah, or just like a lot. Yeah, we had a couple friends. Parents were negligent, and we would just go over to their house and just drink all the time. Yeah.
Oh, they were all right with you drinking as long as they knew where you were.
No, she wasn't okay with me drinking, but and the parents just didn't know, and we just would drink all the time. It was just like, and we were learning how to drink, so it was just ugly. You're a kid, you drink 14 beers before you know that you can only drink 10.
Or if you're gonna drink 14, like how long you should stretch that out.
You don't know that yet. I had a couple buddies who drink a case of beer in a night. We were high school children.
Yeah,
it's like
we had one kid who could do that. That was literally his claim to fame.
You drink a case in a night. That's my case.
He had
old boxes.
He had groupies.
What would they do? Sit on his box?
No, like hype men. They would walk around, like he can drink a case.
He's on 15 now. Look at him.
I've seen him do it.
He could do the ABCs backwards.
I've seen him do it.
I've seen him do it.
And you know what the best part was? Aside from the fact he was a great guy, he was fucking thin as a rail.
Dude, that's my buddy Chad.
You didn't even know where it went.
My buddy Chad.
It's like those guys that win Nathan's hot dogs every year. Right. It's always like some guy that weighs like 130 pounds.
How are you processing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That was it. And the old, we used to have the old, did you have these? Those old, they were cardboard, but it was like finished cardboard or something. It was like those old fold open cases.
Finished. I thought you said finish.
No.
Like you imported your boxes.
I don't know. I'm only saying that because I don't know what they were, but like the hard cardboard where you would open the box of beer and there'd be 12 here and 12 here. That was like the old school case. You could like build furniture out of them. That was like all my friends' entertainment centers.
Well, I know. Ours came on like, you could get the TV tray one that had the 6-packs. You could just bring those up if they didn't have a case. Ours was like a suitcase, like an attaché case. And you come walking up swinging those fucking things.
Oh, thanks for coming, doctor.
Yeah, and then you'd fucking set it down and hope you didn't get carded. That's what we would call carded. New York, they called it proofed. What'd you guys call it when they asked for your ID?
Carded.
Carded, yeah.
I had a fake ID. All you had to do was, somebody had to do it for you. There was somebody who could do it for you. That was like fucking Breaking Bad. Like there was some legend that could X-Acto knife the numbers and flip them around.
Oh, that's the greatest.
Yeah.
And then stick it in your mom's typewriter. It totally didn't even match
Different
up.
colors.
It didn't even match
Looked
up.
like a ransom note.
Oh, yeah.
Give me this
fantastic.
case of beer.
You know what I used to do?
Or your kids don't come home.
When I got close to 21, I just started handing them my real ID because a lot of times.
They're just looking and they'd hand,
No, because they're not looking at the date because they know it's going to say you're 21. They're looking for other shit to see if it's fucking real. So I would get in, not a lot, but a couple times I got in, and I had one time the guy, it doesn't even say you're 20. Get the fuck out of here. He was mad. He got mad. And I laughed. You asked me for my ID. I gave it to you.
So I can't come in?
And he goes, I know what the fuck you're doing. Get out of here.
So I can't come in?
Yeah. All righty, everybody. It's True Work. Fall weather changes fast. Hot, cold, wet, and windy, sometimes all in one shift. True Work is performance workwear built like it matters because it does. Founded by a trade professional who is tired of wet, heavy gear weighing him down. True Work set out to make workwear that keeps pros comfortable, capable, and ready for whatever the day throws at them. Designed with advanced performance fabrics for lasting comfort, all-day mobility, and year-round job site protection. Every piece is tested on job sites with trade pros, so when conditions change, you're still ready. Over 50,000 five-star reviews from pros in every trade and every climate. If I had needed workwear that was also comfortable, I'd look to True Work. Their collection has everything from cool-looking flannels to sharp-looking jackets and more. Upgrade your day with workwear built like it matters. Get 15% off your first order at truework.com with code BURR, B-U-R-R. That's TRUWERK.com. Yeah, those were the good old days. Yeah, I definitely had a drinking problem, like 3 times in my life.
Yeah.
For like 9-year periods.
Late teens, late 20s. Now. No, I'm good.
I would say late teens into early 20s, mid 30s, and my 40s.
My 40s.
Each time it was longer. And then I was just like, all right, I got to.
That's when I met you, in your early 40s, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We had a couple go-rounds.
Nights.
There was one time you told the casino, we were up in Canada, you told the casino to open the bar back open for us so that you and me could sit at the bar and drink a fucking bottle of Johnny Walker Blue. Do you remember that?
No.
That was good. Well, right. All I remember is that I was like, there's nobody else in here. This lady, she just sat there and just like...
I vaguely remember that.
Poured whiskey for us. It was great. Edmonton.
Yeah, no.
It was some like casino in a tent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was way back. It was a trip we drove.
Oh, I had some bad ones in Canada.
Oh, I mean, what else are you going to do? I just went to Winnipeg.
Dude, I had one time.
Rumors, great club. And
one time we stayed out until forever, right? And the next morning I had to fucking return this rental car, and I was still fucking hammered because I went to bed like 2 hours before. And I get up, and it's like fucking zero visibility, fog. It snowed out, and I can't get reception. We're like 3 hours north of fucking Toronto. So I'm trying to remember how to get back to the airport, and I can't.
Oh, man. And
I'm driving. I'm going to get busted for drinking and driving. So we drive back to the hotel, and I ended up having to tell the guy behind the fucking counter, dude, I'm too fucking shit-faced. Can you bring it back? And he's Canadian, so he goes, oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Nice.
And then we took a cab, and that's how I made my flight, right? And I vaguely remember the night.
God, I love Canada.
Wait a minute. So like 2 months later, I'm walking my dog, or a month later, and the rental car company calls me and starts telling me that I never returned the car, and I had totally forgotten. I didn't know what they were talking about. I go, what are you talking about? I returned the car, blah, 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 blah. And I just... and they called me like 3 times in a week. And I was like getting annoyed. I was yelling at them. And I don't know, something jogged my memory. I was like, oh my God, is that car still sitting at the fucking hotel? I don't think he ever returned it. Or did he drop it off with the wrong one? I had no fucking idea. So I just fessed up to that. And then they said okay, and they never called me again.
Did they charge you for the month?
No, I don't think so.
Wow. All right, so
It was
Canada.
weird.
So Canada still made good there.
Yeah, but Canada, don't fucking say you're going to return a rental car when you're not.
Canada,
dude, let me know something in defense.
You got a lot to deal with, Canada. You got Trump talking bullshit to you.
No.
You don't need to clean up after this guy.
Let's be honest. We were like...
You were bombed.
We were bombed, and he was just going, okay, all right, yeah, buddy, yeah, okay, buddy,
Yeah.
yep, okay.
See, that's not the guy.
That's what he was doing. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that's what he was.
Sure.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, absolutely, sir.
I'm just going to agree with you until you fucking leave.
Sure, the Red Sentra, I'll get it right there for you, sir.
But I'll tell you this, I would have returned the rental car.
You would have.
I would have. You know why? You know why?
Because you said you did. Integrity.
No, you know why? No.
Integrity, Bill.
No.
And that's what we're missing in this country.
No, because
Integrity.
I am dumb enough to get myself in that situation too, so I got a soft spot. I got a soft spot for fucking summer school kids that do shit like that. I just do. I will look the other way if nobody's really getting hurt.
How long did you say? 3 hours to the airport? No, you said 30 minutes.
No, we were like 3 hours north of Canada. That was the problem. I couldn't get cell service, and then it was like fucking like totally like, dude, it was like the sun was just coming up and it was super foggy, like after a storm or something. It was the middle of winter. So I just had everything working against me, and I you know when you just know you're going to get pulled over? I was just, guys, I'm not fucking doing this. I'm not getting arrested in another country.
Bill Burr.
Even if it is Canada.
Everything working against me.
You remember that show, Arrested Abroad?
No.
Oh, dude, it's the scariest show that was ever on TV.
This is just bad.
Right up there with,
just
right up there
hell
with,
stories from breaking the law in other countries?
Right up there with To Catch a Predator.
You would empathize. You would empathize with a pedophile in a kitchen.
No, what was scary about that was how fucking normal those people were that were coming to abuse those kids.
Oof.
My favorite
rabbi.
My favorite.
One was a rabbi.
My favorite one was the teacher, right?
Ooh,
and he tries to run out of the house.
Oh.
And he runs through the garage, and all the cops come out, and he had glasses on. He just went, God damn it! And he threw his fucking glasses down.
Oh man. Ugh.
You know, I never thought a sex offender could make me laugh. It was just something. There was something about the genuine emotion of it.
Oh, fuck those guys!
Yeah.
But
and
what
I can
a,
laugh.
what a
Paul.
curse,
I can laugh, and I can laugh at that because I've been that kid waiting at the house.
Oh man, you earned it. You earned it.
You know what? I was doing that TV show before there was a TV show. What do you think about that, kids? So anyway, arrested abroad, and it's not like. It's not like little shit. It's literally like these people. You like what the fuck? Like I'm gonna go to Colombia and I'm gonna tape a kilo of cocaine to my stomach. They just got. It was half the reason they got caught was so fucking stupid. I just remember this guy talking about being in prison, and he asked the person interview him. He goes, "Do you know what it sounds like to hear a man being raped?"
Oh my god.
That's what he said. I had to shut it off.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, it was like, I think that travel agencies paid to get that thing.
What does it feel like to wait to be next? Jesus. Oh my god, dude. That is you think what? Travel agencies paid to get that taken off the air?
Dude, I'm telling you, I didn't want to go to Florida after watching that fucking thing.
I don't want to go to Florida now.
I don't want to go anywhere.
They need to reboot that show and make it
come on, Florida's
Arrested
fun.
Abroad American edition.
Florida's fun. It's got everything you
just
need.
don't go to Alligator Alcatraz.
Everything you need. Well, they got that, but they also got Miami. They got salsa music. Let's not just make it all about
all right, just don't
mothers who aren't with their kids anymore, surrounded by fucking alligators. But they can
taxpayer working a seasonal gig, and you're good.
I know. And you know what's funny is
these cowards.
With all of this shit that's going on, our food supply is still poison. You have no idea what you're feeding a baby.
Oh well, don't worry.
But
Bill.
let's worry about the late night schedule.
I'll tell you this. I mean, let's talk about that. But actually, that's a great point.
I think he makes a good head of a network. Let's see what he does.
That's a great point, Bill. That's a great point. The poison in the food supply. Don't worry, because it's all sitting in fucking silos now. China ain't buying it. Nobody's buying it. All these farmers got. My cousins can't.
How do you know that?
I'll tell you exactly. I asked my cousins if they got their beans sold. They got none of them sold.
Where do they usually sell their beans?
I mean, the market is global.
They sell in China, those fucking commie bastards?
China buys like 60% of our soybeans. Dude, it's real. This shit is real.
Wait, we allow that?
Yeah, we do.
Do we have made in the USA in our beans like they do on our MAGA hats?
Every goddamn one. That's what Roundup does for you, buddy. Kills the bugs and lets them know where you come from. Because it's fucking China, Bill. There's 1 billion people there. You don't sell beans to one kid eating a birthday cake.
That's true.
There's people. You got to sell the beans to the people.
That's true.
Yes. So anyway, back to your Trump running a network, a television network joke.
I always thought if you had a lot of people to feed, you went with lasagna. You go with beans?
I mean, beans. You can go put corn and beans in anything.
Well, sure. It's a free
soy.
country.
It's
all right. You don't have to fucking throw that word. You don't have to weaponize soy. I don't like the way you just said that to me.
I said it just fine.
No, you.
This part is loaded, but soy was just fine.
I thought you.
This is what he does. You're in the middle of making a good point. You're in the middle of answering his question, and he'll be like, "I think you're attacking me." Another classic attack. Everything working against me in this conversation.
Wait a minute. You didn't fucking launch your head a little bit when you said it was soy. You didn't do one of those? I don't know.
We'll have to run the tape. Maybe I did get a little neck into it.
Yeah, that's like the fucking. What do they call?
Sounds like something I would do.
It was a false start. We both stood up pointing at each other. He moved his fucking head. No, I didn't. Wait. That's my favorite one.
What a jerk.
I just love watching 300-pound adults telling on each other. That's my favorite part of a football game.
They can call. I remember when they only used to be able to.
He did it.
Remember when they only used to be able to call that on the offense? Now they
I don't.
Now if the defense, you remember, like the defense could like jump across the line of scrimmage, but if they got back in time.
I remember that as a quarterback, if you ran across the line of scrimmage, you were treated like a running back. I do remember that.
Ooh,
Yep.
not anymore.
I mean, they thought women were being beaten back then. You should have seen what happened to the quarterbacks. We're going to be back in. Oh my God! Can you imagine if a quarterback was domestically violenting his, whatever the word is, his wife?
Beating?
Yeah, beating his wife, and she complains about it. You know what a beating is?
Domestic?
Try playing the fucking Steelers with the offensive line I have. It's all. What I'm trying to say is life is about perspective, Nate.
How you feeling, Bill? I feel good. Feel good. My wife's offensive line is in shambles right now.
Oh no. Yeah, you know.
So let's talk about the president's TV network, Bill. When do you start?
When do we start pitching him?
When do you start? When do you start this lucrative business of washing politicians' balls that comedy has embraced?
Well, this is what I've learned. What I've learned is that when they were saying "fuck your feelings" and "you're a bunch of snowflakes," they were projecting. And what the reality is everybody's really sensitive. And people don't like being made fun of. It hurts their feelings.
It does.
And people on the right also have feelings.
Yep.
Okay? And when their feelings get hurt, they get sad.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow people on the left are the touchy-feely people. I think everybody is very sensitive, and what I think is what's wrong with the world right now is there is just an astounding lack of common courtesy and respect.
Empathy.
And I would say it come like if I was
I
was running shit, I wouldn't be getting rid of talk show hosts. Okay, because they were doing impressions of me with bald caps on, and it hurt my feels.
Mm-hmm.
I would shut down CNN. I'd shut down Fox News. I would shut down all social media, and I would remove the ability to leave comments on the internet. And also the internet, rules of libel and slander would apply.
Well, it's a little late for that, Bill, but I have always had an opinion about 24-hour news networks. They should have 1 hour a day that they can call news. The rest of it's all sponsored content. 1 hour a day.
No.
Fox,
no,
CNN,
the rest of the I like that, but the
MSNBC.
rest of the day you got to show like Teen Mom or something. You're not allowed to say the sky is falling because of the other side 24 hours a day, 365.
That is the problem, and that is whittled away the middle in this country, and now we are just so on both sides. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy. One side's winning, and they're not interested in freedom of speech anymore. So.
If they're speaking,
we are lacking empathy, like you said. Your boy, the Twitter guy, he says empathy is a weakness. That is something that a dead-eyed robot would say because it's how you make it as a species in an evolved society. But we are also lacking integrity, and we have lacked it for quite some time now. People are not. Integrity is basically, you can lie to other people, but you have to be able to lie to yourself in order to do it with the efficiency of Donald Trump. And that's what people like about him. He just is able to float his own lies with zero problem. And it makes him feel like that's a way to be. And it's just not. No. And that's why he hates
with my plan. I would stick with my plan. So then everybody would have to.
I didn't have a plan.
Everybody has to live in reality. So we stop blaming each side and this, that, and the other thing. In the same way that people who look at Donald Trump don't want to look at this guy like he's a lying, ambulance-chasing, sue-happy piece of shit. Liberals didn't want to act. They acted like fucking Mr. Magoo had all his faculties. And they also are acting.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a comparison, dude. Straddling the fence is getting a little bit harder. I got to be honest with you.
You don't have to be honest. Just be honest with me. You don't have to tell me that you're being honest. And also, I got to be honest with you. Okay?
Just be honest.
I got to be honest with you.
Just be honest.
Is the Democratic Party has not let Democrats pick who the fuck they want to vote for president since.
I'm not going to get hung up on that.
I didn't even get to finish it.
I've heard it before. It's because I've heard it before. I get it. They sunk Bernie Sanders. I wasn't happy with it.
I
voted
agree
for the
with
guy.
you?
I gave money to the guy.
Can I just agree with you? Let's just do that. Let's just agree. Let's just agree. I agree with you. Yeah, that's.
This is a slippery slope.
This is
Donald Trump's ego, the slipperiest slope of all time, and that's where we're at. So I don't know. Going back and rehashing Democratic primaries from elections that we somehow lost because of the Electoral College is maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not relevant right now.
I nominated Bernie Sanders, and the Democrats said, "No, fuck you. You're going with this company man." I thought that's what happened. I thought that happened twice.
So we're talking about
I'm talking
the
boxing
Democratic
here,
Party?
dude. I'm talking boxing here.
Mm-hmm.
What's a better fight? Crazy Bernie versus Crazy Donnie, or a company man, fucking Hillary Clinton, looking like she's going to sell you a fucking something in the Poconos. Okay?
I don't know, buddy.
Dressed like a real estate agent past her fucking prime.
I mean, she'd be.
And she had no star power. Like I could have been a manager in this business, and I could look at her and be like, she does not have it.
I
said this on SNL.
Bill, how
you didn't have the time to run on issues. You should have hoarded up.
How are we talking about Hillary Clinton right now, Bill? People, taxpayers are getting stuffed into rental cars by Johnny sign up neo-Nazi with fake federal patches on their gear, and we're talking about Hillary Clinton. Come on, guy. I mean, I don't know. Jimmy Kimmel just got kicked off the air, and Stephen Colbert off the air. Like, there's no time for both sides.
It's your perspective.
It is my perspective.
There you go, buddy.
I think it's also your perspective. You just don't like that I'm having an opinion and you want to kneecap me.
Wait, are you stealing my act? Now you're feeling attacked? I just fucking agreed with you.
You put a little agreement bow on a disagreement and called it an agreement.
No. I said, let's just fucking agree. And then you said,
at the end of disagreeing.
How the fuck are we talking to Hillary Clinton? You did that. You insulted me a little bit. Dude, listen. Listen, I don't watch it.
It's good. Don't. But
I think all of you guys that watch it are fucking insane. I went, where the fuck was I? I came out of something. I got into an SUV, and it had CNN and Fox News on, and I was in a good mood. And I looked at the headlines, like them just like everybody's head was on fire. I just said to the guy, "Can you do me a favor? Can you shut this shit off?"
Yeah, I agree with you. We don't have to pay attention to that, but where do you get your news then? People want to know. When you do absorb information, Bell Burr, where does it come from?
Travel.
The real life experience, good for you.
Yeah, I just travel around and I'm starting to read, and I got off Instagram, and fucking leave me alone.
Oh, stop! Would you stop with this? You act like
no, I couldn't handle Instagram. I was totally addicted to it. I had to fucking move the app to the end of the thing, and without even thinking, like a robot, my thumb would go beep, want, and then fucking click on it.
Well, now I know why you haven't shared my special trailer, but that's okay, Bill.
I haven't.
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Text me. Yeah, I don't want to be on that shit anymore.
I don't either.
I don't want to watch all of these fucking people.
It's too much.
I don't.
It's too
much. My
much.
Instagram is in the water tank behind my toilet.
It has kneecapped
like a bottle of scotch.
It has kneecapped a generation of social activism because everybody's on their screens feeling like
I know,
that's
but it's
doing
all
something.
of us. It's all of us.
It is.
And our
it
generation
is.
or the generation after us created it. It's like when people used to trash millennials. It's like, well, we raised them. So when you adults that are you're bitching about the kids that you fucking raised.
It's the parents. Yeah, it's the parents who are also on the screens that are the problem.
That's who I'd go after if I was in office. I'd go after the parents.
Parents, yeah, 100%.
That's who I'd be rounding up, sticking down in Alligator Alley.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I'd fucking do that in a second. How you been enjoying parenting?
Oh, it's great, man. The kid's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's busting my ass a little bit, but you can't complain when you got one kid. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Yeah. And also, you don't listen to those people who go, it goes by so fast. And they take in every second. They're looking back on it now. They get 8 hours sleep every night. They forget what it was like to be in the shit. Okay? You can't take it all in. You're just trying to make it to 8 p.m. at night. Yeah. And then you say to your wife, hey, let's watch this show. Yeah, and 5 minutes in, you're out. That's what it is.
We don't even try to watch this show.
Yeah.
We are out, dude.
That's why it's so amazing that you took the time to find yourself a snazzy suit and fucking put out an incredible special that I actually watched as a stand-up comedian.
That's the highest praise I could possibly ask for.
That's like, you think Ted Koppel watches the news?
He does not.
He is the news.
He is the news. Bill, you are comedy. That's a great point.
Yeah, but not in a good way.
Comedy is endorsing my comedy special right now.
All right. And I did it with my legs crossed too. And when a white man crosses his legs and points at a camera, okay, God damn it, he wants to be heard.
We're getting into martyrdom territory. And it's nice. The left has a martyr now. You
just want to talk.
I do.
Who do you think you're going to change?
Bill, I'm not trying to change anybody. I'm talking to my friend right now, and I value your opinions.
The second we sit here with cameras on, we're in show business. I hope you realize that. Let me tell you something.
I'm under no illusion that we are not in the business.
Somebody told me something a long time ago. There's no business like show business. And I want you to sit there
words.
and think about that.
Do I have to sing the song too?
Well, everything's fucking show business, right?
Yeah. Well.
So where do you go next? Where do you take your comedy cavalcade?
Minneapolis next
That's
week
right,
at Acme.
Acme.
September 24th through the 27th. Right. I'm in Texas.
Can I give you a VHS tape of my act from 20 years ago to see if they'll pass me?
I'll take it to him. He's a big fan. I know him. I know he is. Oh my God.
Well, let me tell you something.
That club's great. That's
easy,
so funny, though.
It's easy to be a big fan from states away, okay? But when old fucking Billy Freckles showed up, he told me to hit the bricks.
Hit them bricks, buddy. Well, I
didn't even meet him. That's how disgusted he was with my act.
It probably hurt you that you asked him to return your rental car for you. That's not a good look. You were cockeyed drunk on my stage.
I get it in
the
Canada,
rental car keys
but
at
he
me.
was a fellow American and he didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
It's fucking bullshit.
I'll be in Texas middle of November. I'm doing Houston and Austin. I think the 19th and 20th, and then I got my holiday run.
I like Houston. Houston's fun.
It'll be fun.
They
Houston.
have the best guitar store if you're a left-handed guitar player. They got a place.
It's exotic.
Southpaw.
Sounds like some tourism guitar shopping.
Because they don't make them for us. They just.
Are you left-handed?
Yeah.
You fucking freak. I never knew that about you.
Well, I'm sort of both because when I was growing up, they didn't let you be left-handed. Like the world was for right-handed people because they wanted you to get in that cubicle.
Goddamn right it is, Bill.
Get in there at that paper factory.
This woke left-handed bullshit.
Yeah, and fucking marry the sad chick at the front desk. And have mediocre sex because you don't know what it is.
Stay and don't even talk about it in public. You don't need to teach my children about your left-handed ideology.
Yes. Yeah, everything.
Victims. That's
scissors,
Jesus.
Baseball gloves. Everything was just for right-handed fucking people. So I throw right. I can bat both sides.
And you write left-handed?
I write left-handed.
You do.
I play guitar left-handed.
That's the definitive. Right.
I play drums right-handed. I'm a fucking mess.
That's also responsible. You had the capacity to evolve. You've been engaging both sides of your. I don't even know. Is your dexterity one side of your brain? I don't even know if that's the case.
Listen, I love that diagnosis from your non-medical degree.
I'll give that diagnosis.
Will you?
Over and over and over again.
Can I frame it?
Yeah. And this was a positive thing I said about you, and there's still a tone in your voice.
No, I'm going through some shit.
I'm pointing
I'm
right
going
at
through
you.
some shit. You know, everybody does. Everybody goes through some fucking
You're
shit.
handling it pretty well, Bill.
I know.
This conversation has been relatively enjoyable, despite any contentiousness.
I would call it vaguely hostile on my side.
Wow. Well, you know what? Thanks for pulling back the curtain.
Do you know when a comic has no point of view? My anger has no point of view. It's sort of rudderless.
It is easy.
I lost the engine. I ain't got a sail. I'm just out here on this fucking lake of anger, man. I'm out here by myself.
Anger is easy. That's what I think kind of the problem that nobody addresses.
Whoever said that was a fucking cunt.
Who?
Anger is easy.
I'm saying it right now.
Well, you're a fucking cunt.
It is easy.
And I
Look
take
how
away.
easy it
I
is for
take
you.
my endorsement away from your special.
Look at how easy it is for you to just start hurling C-bombs.
If you had points, you wouldn't have to point at me. How about that? You would just say what you had to say.
Whoever said that is a fucking cunt, and then put your fucking finger away. You're gonna tell me that?
What do you mean?
I'll
fucking point right at you.
I'll fucking
offsides on you.
Fucking two Spider-Mans right here. Oh my God, buddy.
Listen, dude, it's a silly fucking world. It's what you're gonna do.
You're gonna envision a better world. That's what you're gonna do. That's what
why
you
don't
do.
you tell the cunt upstairs to start tightening down the fucking bolts and make some human beings?
Because that's not my God. My God is integrity, buddy. You can't.
My God works for the fucking Chrysler
My
Corporation in the
God
early
is the
80s,
truth.
and he's making Dodge K cars with plastic wood paneling. That's what he's fucking making. Like, it's just like he just makes sociopaths and meatheads.
My God brews beer in Wisconsin.
My God's all right with everything I've ever done.
I'm the only guy I ever met. got a God drinks beer on Tuesday.
I'm the only guy I've met that has God's email.
Oh shit, man! I got
direct, and he gets back to me that fucking day.
Which one of God's emails you got?
The
God at
like
Gmail?
the Ohio State.
Oh, man, he's got me. I'm still on the.God
at Hotmail.
Damn.
The God.
Damn.
At hotmail.com.
I'm the only guy I ever met in the text thread with Jesus and Moses.
I'm the only guy I've met wanting to meet Frank Stallone instead of Sly.
I'm the only guy I ever met. Knows all the mother, grandmother, and granddaughter that slept with Bob Seger in 1972.
I used Bob Seger as a reference recently, and it was fucking perfect, and everybody didn't understand it. I was trying to explain what my dad looked like when I was a kid. He had long fucking hair and a beard, and one day he got a haircut. Oh, I know what this was. I went to see Sandler at MSG, and he was fucking hilarious. He had this song about a dad shaving off his beard, and it took me back to when I was a kid. My dad had long hair down to here, just the earlobes peeking out like that time. Post 60s, Beatles had already broken up, and he had a big bushy beard, and he just, I guess, decided he was going to go back to his old 1950s look, and he came back with fucking a haircut above his ears, clean shaven, and came walking in the house. I had no idea who he was, and he kissed my mom. And I was just like, what in the fuck is going on? Who is this guy? Why is mom cool with that? And then he started talking, and then I realized who he was.
You actually didn't know who your father was.
I know I do.
Oh.
I just realized how funny that is.
Oh, Billy Blackout.
All my dad had to do was shave and get a haircut, and I didn't even recognize him.
He's in the house. He's all the way in the house, not across the street.
That is an old school dad. Dads went to work back then. They left before you woke up, came home, you were scared of them, you went to another room.
Who is this?
So all it took...
Why is mom kissing the refrigerator?
Yeah, I had an old picture of him.
Rambling
Dad's this is Dad. Who's that guy over there? Oh, we got to get you a new updated photo, Bill. Carry this around in your wallet. Anyways, why did we do it? I think we did it. That was really enjoyable. This is what we do when we're on the road.
Hold on, let me do my holiday dates. I'll be in Janesville. I'll be in Bozeman, Montana, December 19th. I'll be in Janesville, Wisconsin, December 20th.
Isn't Bozeman beautiful that time of year?
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. And this awesome place. Oh, Last Best Comedy in Bozeman. And then my show in Madison is at the Majestic, December 27th.
Is Lucas Seeley up there?
Who?
Lucas Seeley.
I don't know.
I mean, he's the best person I ever met from Montana.
Maybe.
I met him in Seattle, and then he booked me for a gig up there. I think the only time I ever had a gig up there, and I loved it.
I think so. Does he do the Big Sky Comedy Festival?
I don't know. I'm not tapped in like that. It was a while ago that I went up there. You know what I remember most about Montana was I was driving by, and some guy in his yard had one of those COE fucking Jeepers Creepers trucks. You know, the cab over engine. Oof. Fucking gorgeous. Like, you ever see when guys like redo those things? They're so fucking beautiful. I don't know where you would drive them.
Just the flat front buses?
Yeah. And what they did was because they thought trucks were getting too long, they put a limit on the size of the trailer. So what they did so they could keep the trailer just as long, they basically put the driver on top of the engine right with the fucking windshield
Instant fatality.
Oh, back in the day?
Instant fatality.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that fucking flying saucer steering wheel cuts you in half, and then the rest of you goes right through for a 7-10 split at the local bowling alley.
Do not drive with any topography in this thing right here.
But they weren't those the best looking trucks? I love those fucking things just coming down the street.
I like them for you, Bill.
You do?
Yeah.
I'd drive one of those things.
Grand Rapids, New Year's Eve. I'll be there the 2nd and 3rd of January as well. And then I'll be in Chicago at the Lincoln Lodge January 9th. And I'll be in Boston January 31st.
Where at?
Finally booked Boston.
Where?
Comedy Studio.
Get out of here.
Yeah, buddy.
Is that on Cambridge?
Yeah, I think so. All these
somebody
years,
has a smart act.
I never played Boston.
Wow.
I will be there January 31st. And I'll be in Milwaukee.
I started in Boston. I never played Cambridge. They were like, no, other side.
Well, you can,
Get on the fucking...
They were waiting for you to go to therapy.
Get on Mass Ave, go over the bridge. You're over the bridge. You get on that side of the river. You don't come over here. This is the smart side with Cambridge and Somerville. Kidding.
I honestly don't know where it is. I've never played Boston. So Boston, what's up? January 31st. Put that in your calendar.
January 31st. Hopefully my Bruins will be all right this year.
Yeah.
Celtics.
They
Tatum. Is Tatum out for a whole year?
Man, I don't know. I feel like there was like 3 superstars that popped their Achilles last year, and it's just like, dude, what is happening?
It kind of cost the Pacers a championship.
It kind of did, yeah.
And also cheated basketball fans out of an epic Game 7 had he led them.
Yeah. It was still, it looked good for a quarter.
But it was good for the Thunder to win.
Yeah, it was good for the Thunder to win. But it sucks, man. That guy's a really good, he just crushes the Bucks, but you can't miss what a good player he is. Like he was that guy. He did the Reggie Miller. He took out the Knicks in dramatic fashion. That was
the easiest money I ever made.
Oof, that series or that game?
And the guy never paid me. He ducked my phone calls.
Ooh, you got some money out there from Knicks fans?
Dude,
leave that.
New York sports fans.
Leave that. It's better.
New York sports fans, dude. Yeah.
It's better owed.
Oh, believe me, dude.
Sweet money.
He owes me $500, but I've gotten at least $1,500 worth of shit talking. I went Sean Connery.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that just like a Knicks fan?
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Talking because he had beaten the Celtics, right? So, fucking after Tatum blows out his fucking Achilles, so he's giving me all of this shit. I go, dude. All right. I go, you're still gonna lose the next round. Oh no, son, and all this fucking son bullshit. I go, all right, dude. I'll bet you $500 in the series.
500.
Bang.
Oh,
bang,
that game
bang.
1 killed him. It was that
Dude,
game 1 was
the text
wild.
thread went like this. And then he just fucking disappeared.
Slowed to
Where
a
did he
halt.
go? Where did he go? Listen,
you no longer have a cell phone number?
New York City is the home of the whack-a-mole fan. when they win in, they pop up. Oh, dude, fucking, you see what the Yankees did? And then when they're losing, like the fucking Yankees almost got seasonally swept into August. They couldn't fucking beat the Red Sox or whatever. They won like fucking. I couldn't hear from anybody. Mm-hmm. Then they took 3 out of 4 from us, and all of a sudden, like bears coming out of hibernation.
Hoity-toity.
Hoity and toity.
Both hoity.
Both hoity and toity. You know what? You hate to see it.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, it's tough on them.
Yeah.
It's hard underground for a Yankees fan.
No, they're not. The sports media blows them. I mean, the level of media coverage on Knicks fans every year in the playoffs, like they're a part of the NBA. Like they're like it's the fucking Lakers and Celtics are the NBA, and then I would say like the Miami Heat, the Golden State Warriors. Like people have been there, people have done things. The fucking Knicks.
I like the Knicks. It's better when the Knicks are good. So now that the Knicks are finally good, I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it when Madison Square Garden is in the playoffs.
I don't mind coverage, but like the level of fucking coverage,
right?
After we're
30
watching,
years of ineptitude.
We're watching like some storied franchise return to the summit. It's like they've won twice.
Right.
They won in 1970 and 1973. There's like expansion franchises. Like the Miami Heat, who've been in the league for fucking 35 years, have like twice as many rings as them. I don't understand it. But it has to do with the size, the media side. They tried to hook him up. They fixed that lottery. They gave him Patrick Ewing. And then along came a guy named Michael Jordan, and they said, fuck that storyline.
I mean, fuck Jordan. It was Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller took him out before, just as many times as Jordan did.
No.
That's why it was beautiful. When
Patrick Ewing was 85.
Halliburton did.
Was 85. This was before Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller beat the Knicks too.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah.
Are you trying to out old guy shit with me?
No, but I guess I just didn't hear. I missed what you were saying. Yeah, no. I mean, the Knicks had a couple different skeletons. Like
I love those early Knicks teams. To me, that's what basketball teams look like.
Oakley,
and that was one of the toughest teams ever. Oh my God! Everybody always talks about the fucking Detroit Pistons. The fucking early '90s Knicks. If it was a street fight,
yeah.
Other than Mahorn, they would have been in trouble.
Yeah,
dude.
Oakley and what was homeboy's name?
John Sally.
No,
Not John Sally. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
wrong team.
With the,
no.
He always had the sick haircuts. Wow, damn. Why am I blanking on his name? I haven't thought.
I think he
Here
passed.
we go.
He passed away. Began with an S, and now I said John Sally, and I'm not. My old brain. I'm not going to be able to.
God damn it.
Starks?
Not
No.
Starks.
The power forward who could dribble.
Come on.
Thank you.
I have no idea. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be driving home.
Oh my God. This is really
I'm going to be
bothering
driving
me.
home, and I'm going to scream like Willis Reed or something. It isn't that. Anthony Mason.
Thank you. Nice job.
Condolences.
Yeah.
Anthony fucking Mason.
Yeah. And
Charles Oakley.
Who they kicked out of the stadium. Didn't they kick him out of the arena? Didn't Dolan have him kicked out of the stadium?
Hey, listen, buddy. You know, I don't kick a franchise when they're down.
Well, they're good now. They're fine now. You can kick them, Bill. You can kick them.
No, they're fine. They're fine. Look, I root for the Knicks. That's what's funny, because they're not in the rivalry thing. You know, it's like when Charger fans try to come at Patriots.
That's why
fans.
I root for the Bears.
It's like I didn't know we had a rivalry.
Right. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's what always surprised me that Yankee fans. I was always like touched that they took the time to hate us, at least until the last like few years. But it was just like they owned us. Like, what are you so upset about?
Yeah. I get it.
But I like when the Knicks are good, and I also Paul Verzi's one of my great friends, and I just want to see. I know he's going to cry, and I have to be there when it happens because he's not going to want to cry in front of me, and it's going to be an ugly cry. It's going to be like his wedding, and he's the bride. That is the level.
Oh, man.
Paul, I'm talking shoulders shaking.
Oh, man.
Men looking away.
Oh my God.
That is the level.
I got some Bear fan buddies that are like that right now. They're because they I mean, I don't know if have you watched the Bears? Have you watched Caleb Williams play in the NFL?
I know their coach is Ben Johnson, and I'm glad he got back on his feet after that Olympic suspension.
They got this quarterback from USC won the Heisman Trophy.
Oh Jesus!
And he can throw. He's got arm talent, as they say, Bill. He can make throws that only a couple guys in the league can make. That throw,
How do USC offensive players?
That 5-yard out to the long side of the field.
You know what I always loved about? What I always
ball.
loved about USC's football program, for some reason, for like 2 decades, they were the only ones that realized that Samoans were like the most insane linebackers and strong safeties, and they just had I don't know if it was the climate. Then it's like, all right, if I have to leave this paradise of an island to go to the fucking home of the Cheesecake Factory,
I'm not going past the beach.
Yeah.
I'm not going past the beach.
I'll play for San Diego State.
That's it.
I'll play, dude. Those fucking guys. And I just remember because I forget who I used to. It was Notre Dame, USC. So being from Boston, you rode for the Irish team, and I was just be like, why doesn't Notre Dame get some of these fucking guys? These guys are unbelievable.
Some of these apostrophes. Those are the original apostrophes.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well,
Tagovailoa.
Was Junior? Where did Junior?
He doesn't have an apostrophe. Say I'll play it. Well,
did he play
college?
for USC? Yeah.
Yes.
He did. Yeah, I was gonna say Troy Polamalu. Did he play there? I don't know if he's Samoan. Those guys with that great
that's got to be
hair.
that's got to be Samoan. That's got to be Polamalu.
I'm old enough to know when I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, which might be the name of this entire episode.
Not me, buddy.
All right, let me
Not
tell you
me,
something.
buddy.
I'm excited for your new special. I'm excited for people to see it. Thank you for schooling me on your worldview. I enjoyed.
Oh no, thank you for agreeing with my worldview.
Yeah,
you agreed.
You know what? That's my new move.
Every 5-minute span of disagreements out of you was the cherry on top was an agreement, and I appreciate you for.
I'm just going to do that from now on.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. You're good at that.
Doing
Bill.
this.
And everybody knows you mean it, and that's why people like you. Integrity.
I never looked at it that way, man. Thank you. That's a great worldview.
Thank
you. You don't mind, I'm going to leave right now without you getting violent. All right, I'll see you later. That's how I'm ending every conversation. And I'm just going to change my accent. I hear you, dude. I fucking hear you. All right, bro.
I'm only guy I ever met.
Hey, go Pats. And then I walk out.
That's good. That's good. It makes me feel welcome.
Geez, I never looked at it that way.
I'm gonna Yelp your
Hey, Mom.
podcast.
My mom's outside. She got us some pop.
Ma,
I'll see you later.
hey, how do you like your pop? What flavor?
Oh, you got to go cherry Coke.
What do you like? Root beer? What do you like? Cream soda? What do you like?
Oh, root beer. That's
Lemon lime?
I can't do. I have to be in the Midwest and I start to pick it up.
It's a
Midwest.
fun one. It's a fun one.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
You guys have pleasant cornered. You guys are some of the most pleasant racist people I've ever met in my life.
Chicago, January 9th and 10th at the Lincoln Lodge.
The Lincoln Lodge.
Milwaukee, the next weekend, whatever that is, 16th, 15th, 16th.
The Laverne and Shirley Comedy Hut.
The You're Laughing Tap.
Fonzarelli Funny.
Yeah.
They got all those statues out there. All right. We're going to just babble and babble some more. All right.
Yeah, check out the special. Like it, share it, comment, subscribe. That's why people got to watch the thing, and then you got to let it play. The algorithm likes that.
And we're going to end with, I like your free speech as long as it's stuff I like to hear.
And clean up all that other bullshit, buddy.
Clean up all... I don't want any shit out there that I don't like to hear.
I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what.
Free speech ain't shit I don't like.
Don't you say shit about that guy that said that thing that my wife's friend told her that she liked.
As long as what you're saying I can fucking process, then it should be on TV. All right? But if it isn't, then shit the fuck out of here.
If it challenges my worldview, or if it insults the fragile lizard brain ego of my king and Lord and Savior and favorite huckster and fraud.
If I can make it about this rather than a real issue.
If I could tether our social we're about to find out how well the federal government actually ran, buddy. That's what I'll say. Is because we are these people are tethering.
But they have agreed.
The fucking the FCC, FEMA, the CDC. There's no scientists at the CDC.
Fucking Epstein Island.
Fucking
9/11,
ABC.
the moon
all
landing.
The C's. All the C's, Bill. The moon landing.
I don't know why I'm doing a Southern accent, because I'm into conspiracy too. I'm into it too. I got a lot of them. Conspiracy theory right now is that the NFL is done with the Chiefs. They feel like they've exhausted it, and maybe that they need to, they're going to let them chill for a few years before they come back like the Patriots, right? And I think they're testing the waters. Like, I watched a game the other night, and for some reason I was looking at Josh Allen's wedding photos. I don't. To me, that seems like a reboot of Sandy Duncan and fucking Tony Gonzalez there.
They've moved on. They've moved on, Bill.
Yeah, I think no, but I'm thinking.
I mean, he's here. He's
no, but I think that the amount of eyeballs of
Travis. Taylor. Yeah.
God damn it, Travis! How many times I tell you to pick that up? Travis Kelce and his fiance. The amount of eyeballs that they got, they're just like, okay, let's do that. That works. You know, like comics. Oh, crowd work, post crowd work. Now they're like, let's get into these players.
Yeah. Well, wait until Josh Allen's wife advocates for women's health. Then that shit's over. Then I got to deal. Well, I mean, that's why people hated Taylor Swift. That's why they don't. You know, are they really upset about a pop star in a box for 3 seconds of a broadcast, or are they mad that she advocated for women's health care bill? You tell me. Conspiracy. You're the conspiracy theorist here.
Well, how come she didn't advocate for my health care?
Because your health care is right where it needs to be, buddy. I'm guessing you got pretty shiny blue chip insurance. Should we text?
I can tell you this right now.
Should I text Taylor Swift to
I can't tell you the last
put Bill
time.
Burr on her calendar?
I don't even take out my insurance card anymore because they just say no. I just go, what? How much? What do I owe you? Well, maybe we're on insurance. Like, let's just not do this. I want to get out of here. And you're going to put that in there, and
what? The copay?
My insurance card.
How do I have better insurance than you?
That should be because you fucking, I don't know. You married a doctor.
She's not a doctor yet, but yeah, maybe.
My insurance card has a picture of a front of a front desk lady going.
We got to stop buying your insurance off billboards, Bill. Who's in charge of this?
It's the SAG shit, and they don't take it anywhere. Like any place that actually goes where you go where the person knows what the fuck they're doing, they'll send you some generic place.
I've had that SAG insurance.
I'm not going to some Costco dentist.
Oh, I got my first cortisone shot with SAG insurance.
Bill, we got to go.
Oh, we got to go. All right, we got to go. That's
Okay,
it.
all right.
Thank you guys for watching. All right? Just fucking, do what you want to do out there. And anything that happened was his fault. It was his fault.
He did it.
Nate Craig, everybody. We'll see you.
Later, guys.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, September 18th, 2017. What's going on? How are you? How's it going, everybody? How are you? Starting a new week, getting out there, putting your pants on one leg at a time. Joe Six-Pack going to work. I got to keep it down. This is the new, more subdued, quieter podcast now that I have a baby daughter. I'm recording this Sunday night. And that's all you need to fucking know. Are you hearing that? Am I hearing some sort of weird noise there? I don't know what I did. My fucking mixer is acting weird. What happens if I push this button? Anything? Oh, there you go. Just goes into one speaker and then the other. One headphone and then the other. How are you? Did you enjoy your football Sunday? Did you enjoy a sports weekend? Did you follow politics? Did you watch college football? Did you stare at the wall, drinking booze, ignoring your loved ones? Well, if you did, I'm jealous. Billy, no booze. Billy, tell me, where'd your booze go? Billy boy, tell me, where did your booze go? Charming Billy. It's sitting over there. And every night I fucking stare, but I can't have a fucking drop because I got acting work. Yes, I can't have a fucking drop because I got acting work. See, I'm slowly losing my mind. What if I just had one? Billy boy. What if you just had one? Charming Billy. Well, then I'd drink the whole bottle, and I'd fucking puke on the couch, and I'd be a fat fuck on camera in HD. I'm down to 176 and change. I haven't even been working out because I was playing catch and fucked up my fucking calf. That's how old I am. So I've just been eating like an angel. After every bite, I count and I chew fucking 27 times on each side of my mouth. And then I take the napkin and I wipe off like a fucking angel. If there is a God, Allah, whatever the fucking peanut butter sandwiches you're into, remember that? Allah, peanut butter sandwiches. I wonder if fucking the Count's getting any death threats from extreme Muslims. Or maybe he was Muslim. I don't know. They never really said. God knows Sesame Street was liberal enough. They probably would have thrown that in back then. Right? And then Bob would be fucking singing that song. What is it? Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Oh, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day. Oh, a fucking puppet vampire that happens to be Muslim is in your neighborhood. It was too long. That's what it was. It's too fucking long. Haven't had a drop of booze in fucking 32 days. 32 fucking goddamn days. I'll tell you right now, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This was the longest month in a day of the year, without a doubt. It's fun in the morning. It's not in the evening. Like right now, I just want to get fucking blasted. I don't know. Can't do it, though. Can't do it. Gradually coming down. Got to get down to $172. My fighting weight, as Bob Pogo says on F is for Family. Season 2. Are you watching? Are you liking? Are you giving it a thumbs up? Whatever the fucking scoring system is over there at Netflix. I don't know what they're using now. I think they said they were going to go with thumbs up, thumbs down, and I think they stuck with the star system. I have no idea. I don't pretend to know. My whole fucking weekend has just been about keeping my fucking leg raised. I went to this fucking party on Thursday night with my lovely wife. And the fucking host of it was giving a big speech, and I was stone sober, and I had to go over and sit in the corner. It was outside in this guy's lawn with like a tent, right? And I go off in the corner to sit down stone sober with I had like club soda and lime. The hardest thing for me to order because I can never remember what you say. I can never remember club soda because I never order it. And half the time I go up to the bartender, they'll be like, what can I get you? I'm like, what's that thing people drink when they don't drink? And then they go, club soda? I go, yes, with a lime. not even trying to be funny. Like a third of the time, that's how I have to order it because I can't remember what it is because I never order it. So I'm on my second club soda and lime, and this guy who's hosting the party, fabulous host, he's fucking thanking all these people. I had to go outside the tent because I see a stone wall where I can sit down because my fucking ankle is filling up with fluid. And it's becoming twice the size of my other ankle. But, I went to I just went into some walk-in clinic, and the guy looked at it going, I'll tell you what, I can tell you what you did right now. I can tell you from across the fucking room without even doing an x-ray, walk-in clinic type shit, So I go to sit down. The guy's in the middle of this great speech. Everybody's fucking listening, and I don't know how, but I set my glass down, and I reached back to get something, and I knocked it off, and it made that, and it was like a fucking wine glass. So it sounded like a booze glass in the middle of his speech, and like half the tent fucking looks over at me. I spilt it on my leg. I did all of this stone sober. So my wife comes walking out. She's laughing at me going, what did you do? And I was all embarrassed. I was going, Nia, stop making a scene. Like, I felt bad enough as it was. And then she got mad at me because I got emotional with her. So she didn't talk to me for like 2 fucking days because of that. For 2 fucking days, she's not talking to me. You know what I mean? Like, if she ever spilt a drink on herself and half a tent of people looked over at her and I walked over and said, like, what did you do? You know how mad she'd be at me? But that's how it works in the male-female dynamic, all right? You're either wrong or you were too mean when you were right. That's basically how it was. That's what it was. I think I was guilty of being too mean. So, anyways, I watched a little bit of the Patriots today. I saw the first quarter. I taped the game. I'm going to watch the rest of it. Patriots looked a little bit better today. Obviously, it's early in the season. This is what they always do. They hype up shit because people are beating teams or losing to teams and all this shit that you're not going to see in January. Who gives a fuck, right? It's just getting going. And I actually went to the StubHub Center today, and I saw the new Los Angeles Chargers, their first game against the Miami Dolphins. I went down there. I got to tell you, that might be the best stadium I've seen a football game in at the NFL level, simply because there was only 25,000 people there. I can't believe the Patriots are playing the Chargers on the road. If I could see Tom Brady in a 25,000 seat stadium, that'd be fucking incredible. That's like what the old NFL used to look like. Back before, we outfucked all of those other stadiums. Back before Lady Gaga and fucking Whitney Houston and everybody brought all these other people into the game. All these people who are just like, oh my God, what else happens after the concert? And they started watching football, so they had to build 50, 60, 70, 80, 100,000 fucking seat stadiums. 25,000 seats. I got to see 2 wily veterans, 2 gunslingers, Philip Rivers against, what's his face there? Jake Cutler. Is it Jay or Jake? Jay Cutler. That's right. Jay Cutler, right? Am I going to say his name right? Jay Cutler. I like it. One guy's a fucking religious freak with 90 kids. The other guy's like, set him up. Let's have another drink. Right? Jay Cutler. There you go. That's right. Jay Cutler. So, fucking San Diego had the goddamn game won. Wait, this is showing me a bodybuilder. Is it Jake? This is the age I'm at now. I don't know anybody's fucking name anymore. Jake Cutler. There we go. Where are we? No, it is Jay Cutler. All right, whatever. This fucking guy, right? He leads his team down the field. They go ahead by 3 points, and then San Diego comes down the field. Philip Rivers, he doesn't give a shit. You think he's worried about a fucking 2-minute offense? This guy's got 9 mouths to feed. Can you imagine having 9 kids? You just come home to a standing ovation. Everybody's freaking. You have a crowd. You have a fucking crowd of kids. How amazing is that? Till they all become teenagers, and then there's a 10 to 15 year period where they hated you, You never made sure that I also got steak, Dad. You always sat down the other end of the table. I wanted to sit closer to you. And he's going to deal with all of that shit, right? It was a great game. Fantastic fucking stadium. There's not a bad seat in the house. I'm telling you, before they move to some giant monstrosity of a fucking stadium that they're sharing with the Rams, I believe, and it's going to fucking, bankrupt this city. Before they fucking do that, if you get a chance, definitely go to the StubHub Center. It's fucking phenomenal. You know what's funny? I was sitting there, I was watching the game, and I see this guy flying over in this helicopter, the Robinson 44, during a fucking game. He looks like he's not even 500 feet off the fucking ground. Flies right over the fucking stadium. And I, with my limited knowledge of aviation, realized that when there's a big event like that, it's an automatic temporary no-fly zone an hour before and an hour after the game. I believe that what it is, if not 2 hours before and after, right? And this fucking jerk-off flies right over the fucking stadium. I'm sitting there with my buddy going, that didn't look like a copper. I don't think you can fucking do that. I'm just a novice, but I do not think you can do that. This fucking jerk-off comes by again. He's on his side showing all the passengers down in it. And then like 2 seconds later, like a police helicopter comes flying over. I don't know if he got in trouble or what, but I don't know. I know some pilots listen to this shit. Like I said, I don't ever pretend to know anything about that stuff. As far as my limited knowledge, you are not allowed to do that. God forbid something happens and then you fucking land on 25,000 people watching fucking Jay Cutler, right? With keg booze coming out of his pores going up against the other guy from Ash Wednesday, right? These Kansas City Chiefs for real. So I fucking got a taxi on the way down. And then on the way back, I called the car service. And I'm fucking telling this guy, I'm like, meet me at 184 in Avalon. All right? There's a Kentucky Fried Chicken right next to a donut place. Can you fucking meet me there, right? So the guy's like, yes, I go down. I'm like, all right, great, right? So we get down there, right? The game ends. I walk out there. 4:15. He's supposed to pick me up at 4:30. I call the guy up. He's like a fucking city block away. Everything's going good. Then all of a sudden, the cops are everything. They're like Uber and Lyft. 192. Walk down to 192, right? And I'm sitting there going, well, I'm not Uber or Lyft, car service. I'm like, these guys are going to fuck with me. So I try and call this guy. I call the guy up, and I keep telling the guy. He's going, okay, I'm a block away. And I'm going, yes, yeah, I forget it. Oh, the Kentucky KFC. I'm going, no KFC now. No KFC. There's a donut shop right next door. I'm going to walk over, see if you can turn in there. And he goes, okay, KFC. I'm going, no, listen, I'm walking over. All right, forget it. You can't walk into the donut place. I'm going to go down to 192 in Avalon. He goes, okay, the parking lot, KFC. He just kept saying that like a prank show. And I'm literally getting angry, yelling, no, 192 in Avalon into my phone. And like people with kids are turning around looking at me. So I'm trying to put more of a happier tone in my voice. And it's just not working. And he just kept going, okay, KFC parking lot. I go, no, 192 in Avalon. And then I finally go, dude, just repeat it. He goes, yes. I go, repeat what I said. He goes, 192 Avalon. I go, fine. And then like he calls me back, okay, I'm pulling into the donut shop. And I'm going, I finally had to fucking take a picture of 192 in Avalon and send it to the fucking guy. Then he showed up, right? And he was the greatest guy ever. And I was like, all right, you know what? Maybe I got a little emotional. Okay, there's 25,000 people walking up and down the goddamn street here. I don't know what to do here. Maybe, I don't know what. But I will tell you, when I was at the game, KFC, when I was at the game, these people in front of me, I've never seen this before. We're drinking, what's that Mexican beer that begins with an M? Begins with an M. It's fucking gold, right? It looks like a trophy. Looks delicious, especially after 32 days of not boozing. So these people in front of me are drinking this shit out of a can, and they had this shit on top. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is that crushed red pepper flakes? What is it? This guy next to me goes, chili powder. They put chili powder around the top because I don't like it. I'm like, is that like white people putting a lime in a fucking Corona? He goes, yeah, it's something like that. He goes, I don't really like it. And I was like, well, I got to try that. I mean, not right now. But eventually I'm going to try that. It looked like the shit that you put on, that are the warning tracks of these new baseball stadiums that's sort of sand and sort of rubber. That's what it looked like from fucking far away. So that guy proceeds to get absolutely plastered. And after 3 fucking quarters, he comes back up and yells to the crowd that they stop serving beer at the start of the 4th quarter. And he's yelling about how dumb it is. And that's one of those moments where it's good that I also wasn't drunk, because I would have been like, yeah, buddy, you're the reason. You're the fucking reason they do that, because you can't hold your alcohol. Look at you. You're a fucking mess. So I actually went to this game, and this is like a record for me. I didn't have any booze, and I didn't eat any of the shit food. I had like 2 handfuls of fucking peanuts and drank like 3 waters. That's it. Because I can't be a fat fuck in this thing, you know? So I fucking go downstairs to take a piss, right? And there's this fucking guy just yelling at the police. And there's like 2 cops there, and then there's 3, and then there's 5, and I'm walking by. I go down, I take a piss, and I come back, and there is like half the police force is standing there, and there's this white dude screaming at all of these cops. Screaming, you got to do something. Go up there and do something. Another white guy's yelling. Dude, it was like total white guy moment. Like yelling at fucking 20 cops, and he's not getting the shit kicked out of him. And they actually listened to him. They went up and they kicked 2 guys out. And the other guys were like really fucking like, oh, all right. They just sort of left. I don't know what they did. I don't know what the fuck they did. It was the weirdest thing. It was the 2 guys screaming, looking like the ones that were going to get fucking arrested. Like we're demanding that these cops go up and do something, and then they finally fucking did, and they threw these guys out. It's a really bizarre day. But once again, a phenomenal fucking sports experience if you go there. So I apologize. A lot of this shit is going to be all sports stuff. That's kind of what I did this weekend. I kind of hung out with my daughter, and I just watched a bunch of sports. And did anybody put on the NFL Network and watch Dan Marino of Football Life? It was fucking amazing. But, like, you can't do the Dan Marino story in fucking 30 minutes. That should have been an hour and a half long at least. And as much as I feel like he finally got his fucking due, as you're watching Troy Aikman, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, all of them saying, this was the guy. This was the fucking guy. Them finally putting to bed this whole thing that, you know, that because he didn't win a Super Bowl, like that's some sort of like black mark up against the guy's fucking name. The guy, he was so ahead of his time. He was such an unbelievable fucking quarterback. It took 25 years, a quarter of a century, and a massive change in the rules of passing and how you could defend against the pass for people to start fucking with what this guy did from 1983 on. He was unbelievable. You know what kills me is his dad taught him how to throw. The arm comes up, ball comes out. And I can't even tell you how many times as a Patriots fan, we played him twice a fucking year. I thought Andre Tippett had him. His arm the football would still be at his waist, and Andre was bringing his fucking arm down to get him, and somehow his arm would come up and poof, it'd be out. 40-yard fucking laser. Oh my God, he used to kill us. He used to kill. For all you young Dolphin fans out there that fucking hate Tom Brady, you know, because he's been beating your ass 2 games a year for like almost his whole career, just about. That's payback for Dan Marino. I'm telling you, Dan Marino today, in his prime, would easily throw for over 6,000 yards. Easily. And if you could actually win without having a running game, which you can nowadays, the way the fucking game has changed, he would have at least 1 Super Bowl ring. Okay? I'm telling you. One of my favorites of fucking all time, and I'm glad they finally did the Football Life, and I think it was at least an hour too short. All right, there you go. I've said my piece. That's coming from a Patriots fan, too. And when he played, I fucking hated him because he killed us. I didn't really hate him, but you know what I mean. I wasn't pleased with him. All right, let me do a little bit of the... something has to break up this sports talk, guys. I gotta do the reads here. Hey, here's a new category I wanted to start, and I should really fucking know this guy's name. I want to start a new thing to write in, okay, so this podcast doesn't get any more stale than it already is. Is your favorite performances by non-stars in movies, where you and your friends still quote it. It's an unknown fucking actor, and you may never even saw him again, never even seen the person again. So I'm going to kick it off. I don't even know this actor's name, so let me look this up. He was in Reservoir Dogs, Cop, Buddy, actor. Let's see if I can find the name of this guy. I don't know what this fucking guy's name is. I got to give him a shout out. I'm going to hit pause because I want to give this guy a shout out. Okay. Unknown, unheralded actor. As far as I know. Rich Turner in Reservoir Dogs. It's one of my favorite fucking just one scene actors. I don't know. I don't watch a ton of movies, but I fucking love this guy. He plays the cop in the bathroom when what's his face? Tim Roth is sitting there with all the drugs, and he comes out and there's the drug sniffing dog. See, he was in Pulp Fiction too. Meaning also, yeah, he wasn't in a lot of movies, but he plays the way he's being the cop and he's telling that story, just the way like the line. I said, buddy, I'm going to shoot you in the face if you don't put your fucking hands on that dashboard. That's just the way it's written and the way he did it. He goes, I said, buddy, I am going to shoot you in the face if you don't put your fucking hands on that dashboard. Just the way he said it. I don't know why. That sounds exactly like a fucking cop to me. So that was like something, just me and my friends. We would be fucking hammered, striking out with chicks, and you'd just be walking out to your car, and one of you invariably would just go, buddy, I am going to shoot you in the face. And everyone would just start laughing. You don't put your fucking hands in that dashboard. Who are your favorites? Who are your favorites? They just had that one thing. Your fucking friends, you still quote it. Man, I used to know a bunch of those. There's obviously a zillion guys. There's a zillion lines in fucking Goodfellas. By the way, rest in peace, Frank Vincent. The first big guy to go from Goodfellas, man. I mean, what an absolute legend. What an absolute legend. He was as amazing as an actor as his hair was. What a head of hair that guy had. Good Lord. Jesus Christ, what a head of hair that guy had. His whole friggin' life. That's what you say when you're bald. You fucking see that on people. Look at that guy. I don't know if I ever had that hair. Some people, they just fucking, I don't know what genes that guy has. That guy, he must have had a Roman emperor or something in his fucking family tree. Credible actor. And so goddamn funny. Comedic timing was incredible. I even loved that commercial he did. I think his only line was, oh. And that guy was like stalking up the freezer and he was disrespecting him. He and his buddy just kept going, oh. Definitely going to miss him. And that was definitely somebody on my bucket list. I get in a movie, I have like fucking 2-3 lines, but that was definitely a bucket list to ever be able to do a scene with him. And what was so cool, Michael Rappaport, quite possibly the funniest guy in social media right now with his fucking videos are so goddamn funny. He actually posted a picture on his Twitter account. You should check it out. I think it's I am Rappaport, and it's him working with Frank Vincent in the early 90s. It was like really early on, and he got a picture of him shining Frank Vincent's shoes. And he said, at one time, Frank Vincent made me go home and get my shine box. And what I love was a lot of people now can look back on it as a classic, and everybody's quoted it a zillion times, but Rappaport already knew. Go home and get your fucking shine box. He was on that shit early. Fucking early 90s. They've barely done editing it. He already knew that was an instant fucking classic. I got to get him back on the podcast again. He has so many amazing stories. Anyways, let's get back. Let me finish this. I had to break up the podcast read. The advertising read. Why do I always say the wrong thing first before I correct it? I don't know, Bill, because you're dumb? Because you have a zillion things on your mind? All right, fair enough. All right, Dollar Shave Club, everybody. What you might not know, there's a lot of things you do know, but what you might not know, I said, buddy, is that Dollar Shave Club also has products for pretty much everything else you need in the bathroom. Body wash, shampoo, hair gel, don't need any of that, lip balm, everything. What am I going to mousse my pubes? At the store, there are too many options, and you can't tell the difference between any of them. Then, if you have any questions, the clerk usually doesn't know the difference or is still running the fucking cash register. They can't help you anyways, right? Well, Dollar Shave Club makes it easy and convenient for you to upgrade your shave in your bathroom. Do I have the hiccups all of a sudden? Now you don't have to step foot in a store to get high-quality shave and grooming products. This is right here why I would never invest in a fucking strip mall. I swear to God. I don't know where these kids are going to meet, to get away from their fucking parents when all the malls go away and everybody's just getting their shit delivered by drones. Now you don't have to step foot into a fucking mall. All right, Dollar Shave Club delivers them right to your door, just like their razors. Everything is super high quality and will leave you looking and feeling amazing. From premium ingredients to sophisticated scents, Dollar Shave Club is changing the game. If you're sick of the nonsense at the store, now's the time to try out Dollar Shave Club. For a limited time, Dollar Shave Club is basically giving away their shit shower shave starter set to new members for only $5. This starter set features their executive razor and 3 trial-size versions of their most popular products that help you stay fresh and clean. How much are the heterosexual women of the world loving that they're doing this? Ladies, if your guy stinks, just buy him the shit shower shave packet for Christmas and stuff it in the stocking with a cute little note that says, "Take a hint," and you draw a little smiley face. In your first box, you will receive their shave butter, body wash, and one wipe Charlie butt wipes. You will also receive their executive razor, which includes their premium weighty handle and a full cassette of cartridges. After the first box, replacement cartridges are sent for only a few bucks a month. This offer is exclusively available at dollarshaveclub.com/Burr. That's dollarshaveclub.com/Burr. Dollar Shave Club's high-quality products will have you covered from face to cheek to butt cheeks. From face cheeks to butt cheeks. I fuck up that joke every week. There's no better time to try the club. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, the classic. The Robert De Niro, the original. The Pacino. The Marlon Brando. Stamps.com, everybody. Stamps save you time and they save you money, which you can use to grow your business. I can mail any letter, package. I'm trying to be interesting with my line read like that guy. Buddy, I will shoot you. Any package. I'm going to read the next fucking sentence the way he broke that up. Let me just finish this one first. Any package using my computer and printer and the mailman to pick it up. All right. Avoid the hassle of the post office and mail everything from the postcard. Still can't do it. Doesn't have the rhythm. And everything from postcards to envelopes to packages, domestic and or international. Create your Stamps account in minutes online with no equipment to lease and no long-term commitments. Stamps.com will even help you decide the best class of mail or based on your needs. No need to lease an expensive postage meter. I use Stamps.com whenever I send out my posters because I'm going to whore myself out at the end of my shows for a couple of bucks. I'm a moron. If I can figure out, so can you. And right now, you too can enjoy Stamps.com service with a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale without long-term commitments. Go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Burr, B-U-R-R. That's Stamps.com. Enter Burr. All right. Well, let's get back to what the fuck. Okay, Formula One. Did you think I wasn't going to talk about Formula One? What did you think I was going to talk about? How Mississippi State fucking trounced my LSU Tigers? Another one of my favorite teams, SMU, giving away 56 pounds per player on the fucking offensive and defensive line against TCU. Come on, frogs. How SMU was whipping that fucking horn-toned ass for fucking the first half before they wore them down. They just leaned on them. Do you think I was going to congratulate the Cleveland Indians on an unprecedented 22 in a row? Is that what you thought I was going to do? You think I was going to do all of that and I wasn't going to talk about that Formula One race down in fucking Singapore? That race made me sick. It's one of my favorite races of the year. It's at night. It's in Singapore. It's one of the most beautiful, amazing, / kind of freak me out cities I've ever been to in my life, / countries. It really is one of the most beautiful, amazing fucking city where you just feel like your overbearing parents are home all the time. It was fucking rain. It was night. It was raining out. Okay, the Ferraris were running great. Daniel Ricciardo was running great. Mercedes wasn't doing that well. I don't know if Hamilton had a fucking... I thought it was all tied up. Maybe he was up by 3 points. I can't remember. But Ferrari needed to show up on this fucking day. All right? And if you watched when they were doing the time trials on Saturday and you saw what it was like trying to drive behind somebody doing 150, 60, 70, 80 fucking miles an hour with that fucking rooster tail of water coming up, I mean, it was going to be an unbelievable fucking race. God knows whoever's in fucking first place in that first turn is going to win the goddamn race. All right? So Sebastian Vettel, the Ferraris, they get first and third. All right? With Daniel Ricciardo and the Red Bull is in second fucking place. I believe that's the way it was, right? Fucking Mercedes are back in fourth and fifth. So the goddamn race starts. All Ferrari has to do, all he's got to do is just make it to the first turn in first fucking place, unscathed. He's going to win this fucking race. Okay? Worst case scenario, Hamilton gets fucking second place. That's only 18 points. Vettel's going to get 25. He'll pick up fucking, whatever. What is that? 7 points. The fucking race starts. Kimi Räikkönen, he acted like fucking Greg Brady when the pressure was on to got to beat Marcia. Got to get close to that quarter of an inch. He fucking stomps on the gas, tries to go around. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Max Verstappen, not Daniel Ricciardo. Tries to go around the guy. Their fucking tires get all fucking interlocked there, and they fucking go up and over. He fucking fucks up his car. Slams the fucking Red Bull car into his fucking teammate, the other Ferrari. Vettel makes it to the first turn unscathed. Meanwhile, fucking, not unscathed, but he makes it there. But his car's fucked up. It got hit in the back. Meanwhile, fucking Lewis fucking Hamilton, he drives right around the shit. Right as he's sneaking by, fuckhead comes back in with his fucked up car, Greg Brady, right? Smashes in to the fucking Red Bull guy again. And who does he hit? He hits the fucking Alfonso in the fucking orange car, trying to do the exact same thing as Lewis Hamilton. But Lewis Hamilton's the Derek Jeter fucking star child, just blessed. 3,000 hit, you hit a fucking grand slam. One of these guys. And fucking Vettel drives like, 2 more turns and the whole front of his car comes off. Both Ferraris out of the fucking race. They were in first and third place or first and fourth. I don't remember. They had him. They had him and they let him off the hook. They were both out of the race before it even fucking started. And all I could think is what my dad used to always say when somebody would do something like that. You'd be, oh, Christ, this guy, that guy, he could fuck up a free lunch. That's the first expression that popped in my head. I think I tweeted it. I was so fucking pissed. Ferrari could fuck up a free lunch. I mean, that was a free lunch. No one could drive fast that day. Mercedes weren't running well the whole fucking weekend. So what do? You take out yourself and your fucking teammate. You clear out the whole fucking front row for fucking Lewis Hamilton, who just drives along unscathed. That guy, Lewis Hamilton, is a blessed man. That's one of those deals. He's one of those guys makes you believe in a higher power. Like, this just somebody that just fucking loves it. I mean, I'm taking away all the preparation the man does, but, he cuts around the outside, no problem. Alfonso goes through the same thing. His fucking day's over. Unbelievable. And then the rest of the race, they're riding around the fucking rain. And Hamilton fucking wins. No problem. Unfucking believable. Man, I wanted to see a race. I knew that Hamilton was going to try to he wasn't going to be happy sitting in, all the way back there, right? Who would be, right? I wanted to see what the fuck he was going to do with his car not doing that well in all of that rain. Would he actually crash? I mean, he's going to push it to the fucking limit. All of that was out the second it started. Like, remember that year the Jets were supposed to be good in like fucking 99? In like the first game, Vinny Testaverde goes back and blows out his Achilles. And then Keyshawn was crying after the game. That was the original. That's my quarterback. That was the original. That's what it was like. I still watched the fucking race. It was still exciting, but Jesus Christ. Anyways. And then I watched the boxing. That's all I did this weekend is I just fucking watched. I'm writing an episode of F is for Family, so I just stayed in the whole fucking weekend. And when I wasn't writing, I was just watching sports. And I I'm not a big boxing guy just because I've gotten fucked over so many times on the pay-per-views. So forgive me if I fuck up the pronunciation. Is it Golovkin versus Canelo? And that took me back. That's what pay-per-view boxing used to be. I'm not saying you didn't get fucked every once in a while back then, but it was just, dude, there was fucking forehead to forehead. Just, it was a war. Feeling each other out, respecting each other and all of that shit. And then the usual bullshit happened. You know, how that fucking lady saw it 118 to 110. I mean, Jesus, I don't know shit about boxing, and I was like, what the fuck? And I loved how Roy Jones in the fucking end goes like, I love that it was a draw. You know, because that means we get to see this again, and next time there's definitely going to be a decision. And I felt like, I felt like he was like, they were like, Roy, don't bring this up. This is the Illuminati script of boxing. Please don't bring this shit up. That this whole fucking thing is that it was going to be a draw. If we had any way to make this thing be a fucking draw, so we could do it again. But it was great. It was a great fucking fight. It sucked. I thought Golovkin clearly won the fight. I just thought he was backing him up the whole fucking time. And I know Canelo had some big shots towards the end, but Golovkin just fucking walked. He ate them all up. He ate him up. And he would back off for a second. He'd just come back, and then he would fucking give him, you know, if he took two, he'd come back and give him two. I just thought, you know, I don't know. I agreed with that fucking guy who screams all the time. I'll tell you right now, I got the fight. 9 rounds of fucking... That guy's always screaming. Do they have him in the crowd so he can't hear himself? Does he not have headsets on? I love that he yells every fucking time. I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The decision obviously stunk, but I did not feel that I got fucked on my money. I feel like the fighters got fucked, and I retweeted this rant that Teddy Atlas went on. And it was, you know, somebody has to say, I just don't understand how it's still that corrupt. It's just they've never, like... It was weird. Like, Vegas was totally corrupt and totally mobbed up. And then they cleaned it up by putting those corporations in there who then fucked you on everything, including the steak. Why can't they clean up boxing? Can they get the mob out of there so that the corporations can come over on the legal side of stealing and fuck people more than they ever have? Maybe they have. I have no idea. I don't understand it. But Teddy Atlas said... I'm going to butcher it how he said it. He said those guys went in the ring and came out less of who they were, meaning that you do permanent damage to yourself. I mean, when they were breaking down the power shots and all of that type of shit, it's like I was watching Rogan's recap of it with Jim Norton, and Rogan read some stats where this guy, he took, okay, you know, here's the blue, his head. He took 118 punches to the fucking head. I haven't taken 118 punches to the head in my life. My older brother used to beat the shit out of me all the time, but we knew you kept it to the body. That's why your father wouldn't see it when you came home. But other than that, I mean, it was great. It was everything that I knew that Mayweather and McGregor wasn't going to be, and that's why I didn't rent it, and that's why I spent my money on that. I still got fucked, but is Tommy Morrison still alive? Okay, I have to hit pause on this because I got to watch this shit. He's a relative of fucking John Wayne, in case you didn't know. Sorry, he's a boxer back in the day. All right, I got to read some of the shit here for this week. I can't see anything here. I'm doing this in my fucking living room. We bought these things when we, yet another thing I had to fix in this house. They had these fucking awful lights on the wall, so we bought these sconces, these really fancy fucking things, and the fancy thing in front of the light is so goddamn thick that it always seems like it's on a dimmer. I probably should have just bought a higher watt bulb. I don't know. This has got to be one of those moments where you're like, why the fuck am I listening to this guy? He's talking about the fucking light bulbs in his living room. I'm sorry. All right, DNA testing at Ravens game. Oh, boy. Dear Bill, I love the podcast. Love your stand-up. I love F's for Family. Thank you. I have to start promoting that at my stand-up shows, too, because I feel like a lot of people still don't know the show's on. So if you get a chance, if you could give the show tell your friends about it and everything, just so we can continue doing the show. It would be awesome. He said, I wanted to hear your opinion on this very weird giveaway at Sunday's Ravens game. I'm a season ticket holder for the Ravens, and it's not unusual to get little freebies when you enter stadium. Commemorative coins, beer koozies, flags, etc. Sunday is the home opener, and some company is giving away free DNA tests. So I guess this happened yesterday. Free DNA test. What are you trying to do? Figure out if you're a fucking human being? And it's not even some Ancestry.com type shit that could give you some semi-useful information. You're not getting any useful information from Ancestry.com. They're doing what this company's doing. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not trying to help you out. Do you really need to know how much Scottish blood you have in you? Do you really need... Well, so what? You can do what? Go out and go feel justified buying a fucking kilt? You're not Scottish. You're a mutt. The article I linked says they're testing for 4 genes. The test offers insight into your mind, body, and health, is what they claim. It seems like this company just wants a bunch of data, and they figured that an NFL game is a great way to get 70,000 mouth-breathing fucking morons. That part was me. 70,000 people's DNA all at once. The company has also partnered with the 49ers, so testing might come to San Francisco soon. What are your thoughts? Keep up the good work and go fuck yourself. I think I know exactly what this is. In the future, people's DNA is going to be, it's just starting to become a revenue source. The way your phone number and all of this other shit that they get from you at CVS and all these fucking places, it was another revenue stream where you were buying shaving cream, tampons, whatever the fuck you were doing, and then they would get personal information from you that then they could then sell to other fucking companies. I think it is now that they've exhausted all of that, they're now moving on to fingerprints, face recognition, and DNA. And they're going to share this with everybody. And I know the robots are coming. I don't know where this all lands. I know that there's talks in the future that human beings could be meshed with robots. If I had to guess, they're probably going to get to the point where with your DNA, they can grow another you and say, well, that's not really you. The real you is going to the Ravens game. So we're going to do all kinds of Nazi doctor-esque type experiments on this with the fucking robot before we release this to the public. That's where I think it's going. All right? And, I don't want my twin adult brother coming into this world at 51 years of age, because I figure another 2 years they'll probably start doing it, and getting a fucking, bionic arm put on as he's screaming in fucking pain, because God knows they're not going to use fucking anesthetic, because that fucking DNA version of you will be the property of a corporation and will have no rights to fucking anesthetic. Why don't I write sci-fi? I did the whole fucking thing about how you had to take a test, and if you flunked the test on the population control, you just walk into the ocean, and now there's a movie coming out about that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not original. Maybe I should start writing these fucking things. That sounds like a cool fucking movie, right? You have to go save yourself. Hollywood do some fucking creepy happy ending where you're just staring there at yourself, touching each other's face, and everybody's fucking crying. I don't know. You throw Will Smith in there. Somehow it's a winner. All right. Whiny fan complaining. All right. Howdy, Bill. I'm a 4-year podcast listener, and I saw you live in San Antonio earlier this year. I think you're a hilarious guy, and obviously it's your podcast, and I should go fuck myself, but I think your Trump positions are kind of unfair. Oh, God, not another political fucking person. He did call himself out for being... I think your Trump positions are kind of unfair. Well, then you think my Hillary ones are fair. All right, God bless you. I know you're just a comedian. I know you have a lot of fans in the, quote, real America. Oh, there's the left talking down to the right. Okay. And so you have to toe a line. This is the classic? I really hope the person who wrote this is listening. Sir, you are inventing all of this in your head because you're upset about something politically. Okay? Are you mad at what I'm talking about Trump? Is that what this is? You feel I have to toe some sort of fucking, liberal line because I'm out here in Hollywood? But Trump is, to my mind, obviously a dangerous guy. I won't go through my whole list of grievances, but he thinks climate change is a Chinese hoax, supports white supremacists, and just this week threw the lives of 800,000, I got to make sure he didn't use any commas, 8 million people who were brought here as children into disarray. I know every president has skeletons, but even a liberal like me, this is a Hillary person, can see this guy is nothing like W or George H. Dude, when did I say I like this guy? I never did. I never said that I liked the guy. I just said people freaking out about him and losing their fucking shit. I should have been more specific, like fucking white people acting like the needle in your life was going to change that fucking far. All right? By the way, if you really want to see a bunch of skeletons, both of these people, this election was essentially 2 a.m. at a bar. You had to go home with somebody, right? Probably shouldn't have. Listen, this fucking guy thinks climate change is a hoax. Fine. All right? Hillary was all for bailing out these fucking banks in 2008, which is exactly what the fuck happened. And all these people who stayed in Florida riding out the fucking storm and everybody's making fun of them and saying how dumb they are for staying there, they're probably upside down in their house. And unlike the bankers, don't have another house that they can go to. Yeah, evacuate the area and do what? Go with half of the Florida and sit in a fucking Waffle House in Georgia? And then what? I don't have enough gas money to get back? I love the complete lack of sympathy for people that got completely fucked in 2008, which Hillary was totally all about. She was also all about fucking, ignoring the wishes of the people on the left who voted more for fucking Bernie Sanders, according to this trial, and colluded with the Democratic Party to ignore those votes and box Bernie Sanders out, and she just took the nomination. And now all of a sudden she's got the fucking balls to sit here and talk about the Electoral College. Okay? She's not a good person either. And I'm not saying W is. I told you I was done. I'm not saying W. Donald Trump. I said I was done with Donald Trump when he said that both sides contributed to the violence. That he couldn't even get himself to say that those Nazis might be a little out of their fucking minds. The neo-Nazis. I told you I was done with the guy. Okay, but you hate the guy so much you're hearing what you want to hear. All right? Maybe I don't trash Trump enough on this podcast, but I don't feel that I need to. Everybody, at least in my profession, has a bit on how fucking stupid the guy is. Really, I'm dry mouth talking about this shit. So I don't... And for you to sit there, you fucking cunt, after 4 years of listening to my podcast, acting like I toe some sort of line. Did you ever listen to my fucking advertising? I lose advertisers all the fucking time. Okay, if I was towing some sort of line, I would read those things like I was on fucking Lawrence Welk hyping Geritol. I don't. Okay? I toe a line as far as I say what the fuck I think is funny. That's the line that I am towing here, sir. I'm sorry the guy that you wanted to fucking win didn't fucking win. I know Trump's out of his fucking mind, and I don't need you wagging your fucking finger at me and give me a goddamn fucking lecture as if I don't understand that this guy's fucked up. Okay? So why don't you look at your own fucking skirt? It'd be a little more even-handed. All you fucking guys, I guess you got to whine about Trump because he's actually the fucking president. But Jesus Christ, the fucking pass. I don't know what the fuck it is that Hillary gets is unbelievable. P.S. Hillary sucks. That's all I get on this side. He said, look, man, I just think that despite what you're saying about being a comedian, you do have a platform. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. You're not putting that on me. All right? I can tell you this right now, dude. If you get your political information from a fucking stand-up comedian who can't even read out loud, you use this thing to decide who the leader of the, quote, free world is going to be. I can't help you. What am I supposed to do? You know what I would say to you? Send your fucking DNA into the Ravens. Anyways, you do have a platform, and while I'd never dare to tell you what to say, I hope you will consider what happens when you play down the danger of his behaviors. Let me ask you this, sir. What exactly would be happening now if the other fucking bought and paid for fucking twat went in there? What do you think would happen? What do you think would happen? Huh? Do you honestly, while she admits that global warming is real, what do you think would happen? Do you think she's going to do anything? The most she could be in there for is 8 fuck. They just wait him out. Al Gore in 1992 said that there has to be a car that gets at least 100 miles a gallon by the fucking year 2000, something like that. And they just kept delaying the project and delaying it and delaying it and delaying it and delaying it. And then they were out of office and it just fucking went away. There you go. So, I don't know what to tell you. I have to tell you, buddy, I always vote outside of the Democratic and the Republican Party. Okay? Unless I find somebody within them, like a Bernie Sanders, who I feel will actually hopefully make more people within those bought and paid for fucking groups. I don't know, take a stand for fucking regular people. I mean, that's what I do, okay? I don't like Trump. The guy makes me sick to my stomach. I think I absolutely think the guy's fucking racist. But I also think Hillary is the fucking devil. And in a lot of ways, we sidestepped a bunch of other shit. Okay? We walked into a bunch of other shit with Trump, but you definitely sidestepped it. Come on, man. Anybody with any remote sense of intelligence knows that, that was the fucking blue bonnet bull. All right? That wasn't the fucking, that wasn't Alabama versus fucking Clemson or shit. That was, that was the Holiday Bowl election. All right, actual money based, but I'm I don't know. I don't know why you needed to send me that, dude. You honestly think that I want to see fucking kids get sent out of this country? I don't. Okay, so stop turning me into the fucking. You know what it is? Do you know why this country's fucked up? There's a guy who can't read out loud that does a podcast twice a week, and I'm telling you, that is, if we could just get him to politically say what we feel, I think we could turn this country around. We're taking callers. I said, buddy, actual money based on gold. Hey, Billy Gold Bullocks. That'd be great to have some gold bullocks in that fucking diamond-encrusted pouch. I was listening to Rogan's podcast recently, and he had a guy called Peter Schiff on, and he was talking about goldmoney.com. This is basically a private gold reserve where you can buy gold, which is held in a secure vault. Oh, is it? Listen, you give us our money and we'll hold your gold. Great. So they keep my cash and the gold. Do I got to send them a donkey too? And using a prepaid MasterCard, you can pay for goods and services with your money backed by gold or platinum if you'd rather buy that. I would do that immediately or when the dollar crashes. Effectively, what the banks used to do before they sold the foundations of our currency. Here in the UK, Gordon Brown sold all the diamonds that backed sterling when the bank shit the bed. I don't know what any of that means. Here in the UK, Gordon Brown? Who's Gordon Brown? Or is that a bank? Like fucking JP Morgan? Sold all the diamonds that backed sterling when the bank shit the bed. Oh, okay. So you got your money back? Is that what you're saying? I just this minute signed up. This sounds like a commercial. And I'll be putting some money into it, although not all my money, as it's always best to diversify when you stash your saving. I think it is much better than Bitcoin, as it's actually based on something of value. I love you and go fuck yourself. Sir, why don't you just take your money and go buy a gold coin? Why don't you just do that? Why don't you take your paper and go buy some gold and leave with the gold rather than giving your money to this fucking person you're not going to meet and he tells you that he has. How do you know there's gold there? He's basically doing what they're doing with Fort Knox, where they say there's all this gold in there and then there's rumors that it's fucking empty. I like the direction you're going in, but I think you went out of the frying pan into the fire with that one. Grant, I don't want to shit on whatever that guy's doing because I got your abridged version of it. But that reminded me of that movie Blow, where Johnny Depp's character gives him $2 million in cash, and they give him a book that says $2 million on it. And then he goes to jail. He never gets his fucking money. All right, my girlfriend's daughter is causing us to break up. Is that a bad thing? Jesus Christ. I mean, you're already dating somebody that already has a kid, so that's going to be already 100 times harder to make that fucking work, and then the kid doesn't even like you. So, I mean, maybe she's doing you a solid here. Hey, Bill. Okay, here we go. So my girl and I of 7 years both work for the same company, and I was offered a better position in Florida, and she was also offered a position as well. Now, here's where the daughter comes in and fucks up the flow. Yeah, because she fucking probably wants to stay at her school. Her daughter's 14, is just starting high school, and is refusing to move, and her mother is going along with not forcing her to move, and is going to pass on her position. We agreed I will not move down and get things in order until she... We agreed I will move down and get things in order until she gets there in 4 years. Now, for the past few weeks, we've been getting into more fights, and her reasoning for the fight is... Sit down for this one, Bill. She says it's easier for me to leave when she's mad. She's fighting you because it's easier for you to leave when she's mad. I think that's the dumbest fucking reason I've ever heard. Also, she keeps saying I'm going to go down and find myself some black ass and end up cheating on her while I'm there. Would love to get your take on this situation and get your insight on what I should do. Thanks. And pick up a fucking drink, you pussy fuck. I would say... I'd say there's a staggering lack of trust. I think the key here is to not get into an argument with her, is to just sit down and try and discuss it with her and just say, listen, we agreed that this is what I was going to do, and now what it is I think this is what happened. What she did was she did what was best for her daughter, and she put herself with you in second. But she still sounds like cares about you, and the fact that you're down there, she's worried that you're going to leave, and she misses you. I think that that's what's happening. So I would just ask her, is this some, like, misdirected anger where you're actually just saying that you miss me and you love me? Is that what you're saying here? We could work through this. And then if you're really not going to fuck around on her and you're really going to see it through, then you ought to be able to just say, listen, I'll do whatever it takes. I'm going to be there in 4 years. If you're not lying, I think you ought to be able to work your way through it. And I think this has less to do with the daughter than it has to do with the fact that she just misses you. And she's afraid that you're going to find somebody else down there, evidently wherever you moved, where there's a bunch of black ass down there. That's what I would guess. So you guys need to get on the same page, and you need to have an honest moment with yourself before you fucking slowly tear the Band-Aid off. Either get the fuck out of it or totally commit to her. I mean, 7 years at this point, why aren't you dropping a fucking ring on her? That ought to shut her up for a good couple of weekends. It won't shut her up permanently. I can tell you that right now. Oh, I can tell you some stories. Oh, can I tell you some? Oh, sit right back and hear a tale of a married guy who jumps through all the fucking hoops and still gets the evil eye. All right, my wife... my wife is a hooah. Dear Billy Buttertits, fuck you, I'm losing weight. My wife decided to have an affair 4 months ago. Oh, boy. Before I knew what was going on, she told me she didn't know if she wanted to be married to me anymore, and that it was because I was too controlling. And by controlling, she means I told her as a stay-at-home mom, I had expectations. I expected her to keep the house clean and take care of our children, as we agreed when she quit her job. Yeah, I mean, which is a totally fair ask, you know? But nowadays, in this world of hyper-fucking feminism, not all feminists are bad, but the God is great fucking crazy ones there, yeah, they would say that was sexist, that, you know, well, why don't you work all fucking day and then come home and also have the house clean? You know what I mean? I mean, look, if you got a bunch of kids, it can only be so fucking clean. But the least she could do is order a pizza, right? Anyways, I would come home to her friends being at the house and her drinking all afternoon. Well, Jesus Christ, she's not even making an effort. This is what happens when you draft in the first round, buddy. You get those second rounders. They got something to fucking prove. That's just what happens when you marry a 10. I'm assuming she's good looking if you're putting up with this shit. I would get home from work after being gone 15 hours and have to say something about how I felt that the house was a wreck and there was no dinner in sight. It never seemed to matter. Back in January, we moved to Denver from Atlanta, thinking everything would be better. And she met this 25-year-old guy who she proceeded to sneak around behind my back with and bring our children around. No way. I'm 38 and she's 35. We have 2 children and we've been married for almost 12 years. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is a wrap. Yeah, and now she wants a divorce and plans to move this kid into our home with our children. Oh my God, dude. This is the worst person ever. I am beside myself with the thought of the divorce and this punk kid living with my children. Oh my God. I know it won't last, but the fact is I don't want my children to be around this piece of shit, let alone living in my house. She thinks this is perfectly okay to put the kids and I through this. I do love her and would do anything to save our marriage, but the truth is she is delusional at this point, and I guess I am too. What do I do to stop this? I know this is not my fault because I busted my ass to build the life she always dreamed of, only for her to think she can kick me out of it. Any advice and or the lovely Nia you could give would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, and go fuck yourself. Yeah, man. I mean, this is the things. This is what can happen to a guy. But you're not allowed to talk about this on television, are you? Never. Never, never. You can talk about guys being overbearing, domestic violence, all those things that should be brought to light, but they will not talk about this. You watch Dr. Phil talk about this, you watch him blame the guy. So she's saying the reason that she sucked his cock was because you weren't paying enough attention to her. You need to try to pay attention more to her while she's sucking his dick. What do I do to stop this? I don't know. At this point, I would be thinking about my kids and how I could make this as, look, dude, this is what the fuck she wants to do. This is what the fuck she wants to do. How you make this as easy a fucking transition, your fucking divorce. I can tell you this. I know you called her a whore here. Don't ever say that to your kids. Because at the end of the day, it's still their mother, and you got to fucking, you got to look the other way. I don't know, dude. This is outside my fucking realm. I can tell you this, dude. You're fucking 38 years old. You sound like a great fucking guy. I would just, whatever you got to do for your kids, I would do that. Her is a fucking lost cause. All right? And I would, I would do that. And I would start P90Xing and go out and get yourself a fucking beautiful, good-hearted fucking woman. I would maybe, even if you have time, I would go to therapy and figure out how the fuck you ended up, unless she's just a total psycho, so you don't go out and fucking marry that again. Figure that out. What the fuck? I'm trying to marry you off already. Jesus Christ, you're just getting out of something. I don't know, dude. My head's spinning over this one because I'm putting myself in your shoes. I don't know what the fuck I would do. Oh, man, that's a rough one. Some other fucking guy going in, telling your kids to pipe down. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I would talk to somebody about this. Way beyond my fucking educational level. That's what I would do. I hope you get through this thing, and what a fucking mistake she's making. I can tell you that. But the way you described it, granted, I only get your side of it, she does not sound like the kind of person that even when she does fuck it up, she'll admit it. She'll probably still put it on you, and but you know what? It'll all come out in the wash, and your kids are going to know that you're a fucking good guy. So, whoa, geez, can we end on that? I don't know. I don't think so. Hang on a second. Nia. Okay, my fault. I thought she could come on. She can't. She got to do mommy duty. I got to have her back on more, man. Miss having her on here. Anyways, that's the podcast for this week. How about those Dolphins 1-0, top of the AFC East? You know, Patriots 1-1 in second place. It's still early. Kansas City looking fucking tough. What else? Cowboys defense is in shambles. Brett Ernst called me or texted me all fucking concerned about that, but it's still early. It's still fucking early. We'll see what's going on. My beautiful daughter's crying downstairs, so I'm going to go handle that shit. And literally and figuratively, God knows. That's it. I'll check in on you on Thursday. Enjoy the Monday Night Football game tonight. And once again, congratulations to the Cleveland Indians. 22 in a row. I've obviously never saw that ever. That's fucking incredible. I thought it's almost winning a month's worth of games. Yeah, Bill, there's 30 days in a month, and they almost play every day. Yeah, thank you, Bill. All right, go fuck yourselves. I'll talk to you on Thursday.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast for NFL week number 3. Everybody's hurt, guys, and the season is flipped upside down. I'm your host, Paul Verzi, over here. You got Bill Burr over there. We have the injury report, as always, with Jake the Snake and the Greek Freak, Andrew Themlis in Beverly Hills. Dude, Joe Burrow, I just got to talk about this because every year I pick a team to really make noise. I'm saying Joe Burrow and the Bengals are they're gonna go toe to toe with the Ravens and the Bills, and poor Joe Burrow is out. Bill, not for a week or two, months.
What happened?
Jake, what happened to him?
Isn't the story? I know there's a lot of big NFL stories, but how about I've done almost the impossible? I haven't had a win in 2 weeks. I'm 0-7-1. So I just hope all you guys,
dude,
if you realized I didn't know what I was talking about early this season,
Bill, I'm 2-6.
Based on last season and the season before, you have made a lot of money betting against me.
Bill, I'm 2-6. The show is not off to a start this year. What can you say?
Yeah, but you always do that. And then October comes. You're Mr. October on this. And then you start spanking that bookie ass in November. You do this. Paul, you have a flair for the dramatic. I've always been Billy win some, lose some.
Yeah, you're steady Eddie.
I'm the 2-2 kid.
You're
maybe what I said happens. Maybe it doesn't. Nothing.
No.
I do all right in the playoffs, but the regular season, I do.
All right, Jake the Snake is back. Jake, what happened to Joe Burrow, and what is the time frame on this guy?
Yeah, unfortunately, he basically fractured his toe in that Bengal game. So they call it turf toe, but like when you actually look it up, it's really just a lot more serious than the name. So he's gonna be out. They said 3 months. So I mean, that's pretty much the entire season. And our friends over
Wait, turf toe is a broken toe? All of these years, I thought there was something about playing on AstroTurf that gave you some sort of toe plantar fasciitis, that it was some special thing. They break their toe.
Dude,
yeah,
it basically,
but there's no turf anymore. Maybe that's what it is.
It basically shut down Deion Sanders' last few years of his career. Deion Sanders, like, they kept saying turf toe, and I never knew what it meant. I was like, can't they just fix that? But I guess it's bad.
Is it like tennis elbow, but with your toe?
It's like the ligament, and now he lost his toe. He doesn't have that toe anymore.
He got his toes off.
His toes are off.
Yeah.
Deion does not have 3 toes on that foot.
Time out. I want to hear from the fucking rugby people now over in England. I'm so sick of them saying like these, right, bunch of fucking pussies. It's just like, dude, when our guys are done, I've seen a guy, he had his foot removed, toes cut off, Ronnie Lott, his finger cut off. People commit suicide. Does that happen after you play rugby?
Oh, Bill, you know what we got to talk about? I'm
hope not.
I'm glad that we watched this. Bill and I, at the same time, we're watching. We got to talk about the Canelo Bud Crawford fight. First of all, dude, watching 2 Hall of Famers go at it, and everybody saying Canelo's going to win, including Max Kellerman, who called the fight. Everybody's saying Canelo's a heavy favorite, dude. Terrence Crawford's game plan to let him walk him in the corner and then run out and combo, and the defense, dude, that was as good of a fight. Bill, how great was that?
Yeah, he was too good of a boxer. What amazed me is that Canelo was cutting off the ring like he always does, and he would get in that. He was just too fast. I was thinking, Monday morning quarterback, because I guess Canelo. I mean, I don't know shit about boxing, but I guess Canelo never jabs. He's more of a counter guy.
Yeah,
like that might have been, if they fight again, if he developed a jab. As opposed to just standing, because that guy was so quick. A couple times he got him with his classic left hook to the body, but he kind of figured that out. But in the 6th round, when he just smiled after, like, I got this guy, it was like, and then he just started standing there, kind of showboating a little, not showboating, he wasn't like disrespectful, but like, I also love that Canelo, like, will fight a guy, that has that much left in the tank, that is 42-0 or whatever he was.
Yeah.
That's the thing that kind of hurt boxing for a long time. It was just like guys ducking other guys and ducking them and ducking them and ducking them, and then building up these wins, fighting bums. I loved it though, but just as far as like the strategy of it, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that though. I kind of feel like a boxer usually wins that matchup. If they have a chin, if they can sustain it. But I mean, I understand why people pick Canelo, just because he kept, like, Crawford kept moving up in weight. So usually what happens is they're just not strong enough with that extra 20 pounds or something that they behind the punch to take, I guess. I don't know. Yeah,
that's what they said. Like, that Terrence Crawford went up 2 weight classes, and they were like, dude, it's going to exhaust him. But he kind of was ready for it, and I thought it was great for... Dude, that's the first time I watch a boxing match in years where I go, oh, boxing is the best. Like, I love boxing again, because, UFC usually has them all the time. But good for that guy, man.
What do you do if Joe Biden starts showing up to every major boxing thing and everybody starts chanting USA just so they can balance it out?
And how weird is it that Bruce
fighting becomes like CNN and Fox News?
And dude, Bruce Buffer and his brother, what's the other one's name? Dude, both.
Michael Buffer.
Michael Buffer and Bruce Buffer both having those jobs in those different organizations is really wild.
And then they start a counterpoint political talk show because, Paul, you can't get away from it. Much as you try watching sports, try watching a talk show, try going for a walk.
Yeah.
It's just fucking, this just in. We're all doomed. It's like, can I just get away from it?
I know.
If you're not going to fix it, can I just, can I walk out of the room for a second?
That's what sports are for. That's what sports are for.
It was.
That's what NFL.
And now there's politics and women in them, and there's nowhere to go, Paul. It's water world. It's water world.
It's water world. All right, Bill Burr is going to get off the schneid. Jake, give us the report. Who is out this week other than Joe Burrow? Because it's time.
I should be suspended indefinitely. How come no bookies are coming for me?
Who you got, Jake?
The bookies love me. What am I talking about?
Yeah, so the Vikings quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, is going to be out for a few weeks as well with the high ankle sprain. And then
why are you wearing a red shirt? Are you trying to say something politically?
I think it matches my hair a little bit.
Now, why do you think Joe Burrow got a turf toe? Do you think it was the liberals or the conservatives? Who put down that turf?
Yeah.
I want to know. All right.
We need answers. So then Justin Fields for the Jets is also out for the concussion. So those are the quarterbacks that are kind of out.
Jaden Daniels?
We're not sure about Jaden Daniels, but I think the books feel as if he's not going to play because that number has gone from, it opened at 7.5 and now it's 3.5. So I think they feel like he's out. But I think they think Brock Purdy's going to play because the Niners are pretty decent-sized favorites. So there's a chance Brock Purdy comes back, but we're just not sure yet. So
dude, so we got quarterback, no Burrow, no Jaden Daniels, no J.J. McCarthy, no Justin Fields. All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is backup quarterback Sunday here.
Paul, I'm going for it, man.
Oh, you're going for it?
Oh, no, I just feel like the fans are behind me in that they're betting opposite. So I think I just might do this.
Well,
I might do this for them. I might go.
Oh, by the way, first time.
I like how I'm acting like I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to pick winners.
No, by the way, Bill, first time in Anything Better history, back-to-back Monday night specials hit.
First time in history, back-to-back goose eggs. I did have the tie.
You had a half. But you go first.
Paul, you got a good heart. You got a good part, not rubbing my fucking nose in it. Paul, I mean, I feel like I'm at the DMV right now trying to look at the eye chart so I don't have to wear glasses to drive a car. That's the level of confidence. I fucking picked against my Patriots and they come out and play a hell of a game. How about that Stevenson kid, that running back we got?
Yeah.
Dude, he was running over people. And at one point, dude, he's running in the flat full speed. And Drake May threw one with not a lot of air under it. I'm telling you, like 15, 20% of the receivers in the NFL might have dropped it. And he caught it on the run as a running back. Reminded me of Roger Craig. Is Roger Craig not in the NFL Hall of Fame?
No, I don't think he is.
I don't think he. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. First, you got to listen to me pick games, and Roger Craig's not involved. Paul, what I'm doing right now is filibustering.
What do you think about your new Patriots?
I don't have any
Vrabel?
answers.
What do you think about Vrabel so far?
Well, so exactly. It's 2 games in. It's like I just saw a comedian. He's opening for me. He's done 2 jokes.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is what I think so far. All right, we're 1-1.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Listen, dude, I would say go 500, but mathematically that's impossible now because there's 17 games.
Mm-hmm.
But if we win 7 or 8, I'm not even saying 9, Paul. Not even saying 9. I would be happy that it's turned around. We have targets now.
Yep.
Drake May can extend plays. He can run, which we haven't seen since, I think, Steve Grogan at the quarterback position.
Wow.
We have had some of the slowest. Tom Brady, Drew Bledsoe, Tony Eason. No wheels. No one's had wheels since Jimmy Carter was in the office. All right. I'm just going to pick a team just so I can shut up and give everybody a goddamn break. Paul. Why am I going to do this? You know why? Because it's funny. I'm going to bet the fucking Thursday night game, and I'm going to lay 11.5 points. And I'm just going to say that the Bills and the Dolphins are who they're showing we are. Mike McDaniel, the cocaine cowboy, man. We shouldn't be saying that. That's
no, it's a
joke.
It's a joke. Kid
He
likes
looks
little
like
weed.
he could get. If you need it, he could get it.
He knows a guy.
Hey, we kind of like to party. Be like, all right, man, hang on a second. He'd be real cool about it, too. He would be smart enough, too, not to get it himself.
I'll text you later. I'll talk to you later.
Let me check the analytics, see if I can get you that 8 ball. All right, I'm going to take the Bills.
Oh.
Give me an excuse to watch a goddamn game tonight.
There you go. Oh, by the way, Roger Craig is a candidate in the seniors category of the Hall of Fame.
It's the most ridiculous thing. He literally showed people the future.
I remember he ran out of his socks. Remember that? Because his socks would fall down, and they say he ran out of his socks. I remember that in a playoff game. His socks would always fall down to his ankles. And they go, he's so good, he runs out of his socks. Roger Craig.
Dude, running backs could not catch passes other than like Walter Payton. Like they just had hands of stone. It was like once you became a running back, I don't think anybody threw you maybe a screen pass.
Yeah.
This guy was running patterns in the 80s, doing what all of these kids are doing now.
All right.
I think he should be in. I think it's an abomination. An abomination is an abomination. All right, I'm taking the Bills, Paul. Laying 11.5.
Laying 11.5.
I'm starting down big, just like my record this season.
See, these quarterbacks being out. All right.
Well, that's why I didn't listen, Paul. I'm just going with my gut.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take, because they look good. They're at home. Jim Harbaugh's got them 2-0. Justin Herbert looked good. I know it's a division rivalry, but I like the 3 points. I am going to take the Los Angeles Chargers at home to beat the Broncos by 3.
Oh, Paul, you're going back to your old girlfriend.
I can't
You
leave.
ran into her at the mall. She's looking good.
She was nice.
Why did we even break up? What happened again?
She was nice to me.
I saw her at a kiosk. We were both getting a new cell phone case.
I was just going to say that.
All right, I'm an idiot, Paul, and I'm going to take the 49ers.
Ooh.
2.5, laying 2.5.
Laying
Trying to stop that water bug running around there.
They're at home.
They're at home, you know. They're out there in Levi Stadium, which is used to be a roller coaster, and they stuck a fucking stadium in the middle of it.
All right, am I going to do this? I am going to do this. I'm going to the game. I'm going to be there Sunday night with my son. I'm going to Sunday Night Football with my son. New York Giants getting 6.5 against a Chiefs team that has not shown much.
It's a must-win, Paul.
It's a must-win for both. I like the Giants defense. Russell Wilson, almost 500 passing yards last week. Malik Neighbors, our defense is good. Not saying, just for the record, I'm going to do a little homage to Jimmy the Greek here. Rest his soul. Not saying, because Jimmy the Greek would say, I'm not saying it's going to be a win, but I like the 3. I'm saying I like the 6.5 points in this game. Do I think the Giants win it outright money line? I don't love that. I like the 6.5 points. God forbid we lose. I could see it being a heartbreaker by 3, but give that Giants defense the points. I'm taking my New York Giants with me and my son in the building.
Is your coach's last name Dabble?
Dable.
Dable. I thought it was like, I dabble a little in coaching.
Yeah.
Dable. Brian Dable. All right.
Yeah.
And what is it? Kyle Shanahan. All right. Let's look at the other side of the ledger here, Paul. I'm going to pick 2 favorites, and I'm going to pick 2 underdogs. I kind of like the Chiefs minus 6.5, but what I don't like doing is rooting for the Chiefs. I did that once this year, and it just hurt my stomach doing it, watching them doing their little dink and dunk down the field. That brand of football, I'm not into it. All right, so I'm going to take oh, no, Bill, don't do it. Am I going to take Sneaky Pete and the Raiders to go into Washington after the Commanders lost to, what did they lose to the Vikings last? No. Who did they lose to? The Vikings played the Falcons. Who did the Commanders lose to? Oh, the Packers. Thursday Night Football. Yeah. Commanders had a nice they're going to have a nice 10-day rest. I don't know. I wasn't impressed with their quarterback. LSU kid.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels. And he's actually banged up.
You know what? I'm going to take Sneaky Pete and the Raiders to go in there. I think Pete's going to maybe swing by the White House and say what's going on. Say hello to our king.
I like the half point there, Bill. I think the half point there could save you. I like the half point. Listen,
and when I think he goes by the Pentagon, they let him fly a fucking F-16, and then he goes over to the Jefferson Memorial. He takes in the fucking blossoms.
Listen, Sneaky Pete will find a way to get a flight.
Sneaky Pete staying at the Watergate Hotel.
Sneaky Pete knows a guy for sure.
Yeah. Doesn't storm the Capitol, Paul. Smiles as he comes up the stairs.
He shakes
they
hands.
let him in.
He shakes hands.
They let him in. He runs the stairs, Paul. I love Pete Carroll back. He's my favorite coach to tease.
Dude, I'm going to take, for my next game, they just look good. They find ways to win. The Jets are hapless, and the Jets are without Justin Fields. I'm going to take Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks to not just beat the Jets.
That's a great pick.
To stomp the Jets.
All right, I heard a little bit of your heart in there. The 2 things I don't understand about New York sports is Yankees hating the Mets. It's different. I just like the fact that you even dignify them with hating them. And then the Giants fan hates the Jets. They haven't won since we walked on the moon, Paul, allegedly. Soundstage or not, Paul. It was on TV. We're going to go with what happened.
It was on TV. Yeah.
You know what, Paul? I'm going to choose to believe in something.
What's that?
That we went to the moon.
Oh, shit. Dude, I actually have to take this. Can we pause this 1 second?
Oh, let's say something. I'll talk about something real quick that is real. You never hear this on a sports podcast. I went to a Broadway play. I went to go see Bobby Cannavale, James Corden, and Neil Patrick Harris in art. Amazing.
Great.
It was fucking amazing. It was opening night. I finally got to see Bobby Broadway, Bobby Cannavale. Absolutely, dude. They killed. Like, I literally saw it. Now that I've done one, Paul. I was sitting there going like, I would love to come back and see this in about 6 weeks. When because this is like, if this is the performance when this shit is still new to them, dude. Corden does like a 5-minute rant. Like, I don't even know how you could memorize all those words. And in the end, his character sits down on the couch. Dude, it got an applause break. It died down, and then there was another applause break.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
It was like a minute long.
Oh.
It was like louder than the applause that you get at the end of this football season every year when you beat the book ball.
Hey, not this year, not yet.
Yeah, no, no intermission. And it's about 85, 90 minutes. So if you're a guy, perfect. Exactly. If you want to take your wife to something and get credit for going to Broadway, but you don't have to watch like Fosse and all of this shit.
Perfect.
That's the one.
I love it. I actually told her about it because you recommended it, and I think we're going to try to go.
Hey, Paul,
Who am I?
Yeah, you walk in through the kitchen, they fucking find a table for you.
Bobby. Bob, you remember?
You could go from rags to riches.
during the play, he goes like this to my table.
Yeah. They break character.
You just hear Stacy go, "There was nothing like it." You remember?
Yeah. How do you know all these people? I'm in construction.
It just shows how dumb the wives were, right? I'm in construction.
They're not dumb.
She goes, "It doesn't feel like you're in construction."
No, dude. First of all, they're not dumb. They're practicing for when the feds show up and they can play dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their whole thing is, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
What did he say to her? "Don't give me the babe in the woods." What did he say?
Hey, Karen, don't give me the babe in the woods speech. That's one of the most underrated.
Oh, that's
thing.
Great.
Like, I have to go too. I don't know, like acting like she had no idea.
Yeah.
Your husband stays out all night and he comes home with like a gun belt of cash.
Not without your keys, you're not. All right. I think you go, Bill.
Oh, dude, I need to be replaced on this. I'm on the hot seat. All right, I'm going to take the Colts.
Oh,
-3.5 playing the Titans. Going in there and old Daniel Jones.
Billy taking points this week. I like.
No. I took two favorite taking points, Paul.
Oh,
I'm laying 11.5 with the Bills tonight.
Oh, you need a.
I always bet the Thursday game this year because I like to get the first slap in the face out of the way. Gives me a couple days to shake it off. So when the next 3 come on Sunday.
I'm just struggling, dude. We're both struggling.
Paul, it's 2 weeks in. I already got 3 standing 8 counts. I'm doing this like. Yeah.
The ref's looking at you. The ref's going like.
That's good.
He's looking. Trying
Max Kellerman's got. I would stop it right now.
What do I have? One more pick, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, with my 4th and final pick. Oh my God, dude, that Lions-Ravens game is so scary. I can't touch it. I'm not touching it. Don't worry, I'm not touching it. I know you're touching it. I'm not touching it.
So what about the Steelers?
I saw that one too.
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers. I think he's got a little more in the 1.5. Well, as always, Paul, hats off to the bookies. Just picking that perfect number every goddamn week. It's almost like they have a sea of computers going up against.
I'm struggling with this last pick because it's between 2 games.
Well, Paul, if you're struggling, don't be afraid to reach out for help. In fact, anybody out there, if you're struggling, call me, and whatever I say, do the exact opposite.
The Browns and Packers I don't like. I'll tell you what. Should I take?
They're part of the original NFL. How could you say such a thing? Actually, no, they're not. The Packers are. The NFL.
Should I take the Rams getting 3.5 against the Eagles, or should I take the Jaguars at home
You know, Paul, that's what makes America great.
I'm going to take.
Is you have choices like this.
Jake, are the Rams hurt? Nobody on the Rams is hurt, right?
No, Rams are good to go. That should be one of the better games of the week.
I thought Matthew Stafford was going through a breakup. Is that not true?
Not true. Not true, as far as I know.
I'm going to take the Rams getting 3.5 in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's been okay, but they haven't wowed me.
Whoa.
They haven't wowed me.
Paul, this is the second time you went into your feels.
No, I really like.
You want the Jets to be done.
Oh, they are done.
You want the Chiefs to be done.
Yeah.
And you want the Eagles to be done.
Oh,
Paul,
dude.
Think about what you're doing here.
Don't psychologically do that.
Paul, you
Break
bet
me
with
down.
this.
Don't
bet down here. That's
No.
what I do, Paul.
I like the what's his name? The coach that's all jacked up. Sean McVay.
Oh,
He's got the haircut. Sean McVay, the Rams. He's all jacked up. He works out with the team. Stafford's looking good. Everybody.
He's got Sneaky Pete's old workout stuff from USC. Dude, Sneaky Pete is almost 80. And I guarantee you, he can run up a flight of stairs faster than me.
He doesn't even yell at the refs. He chews his gum and asks questions and nods. There's something about Sneaky Pete, dude. As much as we call him Sneaky Pete, Bill, how much would we love having a beer with that guy?
Fuck that. How much would I love having his disposition?
I know.
Oh, my God.
If he's a dog breed, that's what you want around your kids. Like you want
a golden retriever with a pit bull heart. Come Sunday, don't let the Ned Flanders look fool you. That guy is a killer.
Oh, dude, he's.
Speaking of which, dude, I want to get another dog. I want to get a red-nosed pit bull. I fucking love those dogs.
Are you guys looking for a family dog right now? You're gonna do it. You got to do it, dude. Kids are asking, right?
Yeah, I want to go to a breeder too, just so I can get people yelling at me.
I don't know.
Why don't you go down to a shelter? I already did that. Tried to eat my baby.
You did do that.
I did do that. The fucking thing was nuts. I loved her though.
Yeah. Dude, you did love her.
Dude, my relationship with my first dog was like De Niro and Sharon Stone in Casino.
Yeah. You did more for that dog than people do for people.
I can't even get into what the situation I'm still in with that dog.
Dude, you told me some things you did for that dog, and I was just like, wow, I'm a piece of shit. I would never do that.
That's it, Paul. Once you get in here, it's over. I love that. I still every once in a while yell that dog's name as I go down the street. Makes me feel good.
Oh, dude.
Leo! I just yell as I go down the thing. I fucking love that dog.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you got it. Are your kids asking? My kids want another one.
When I think of going to heaven, like that's what I'm thinking of seeing is my dog.
They say you do. That'd be awesome. Just getting up there, thing runs up to you.
Can we just have that? Can that just happen? That'd be funny if God's letting you in heaven. Be like, yeah, I don't need all that. Just, I had a dog from 2008 to 2017. If I could just hang out with that dog and smoke a cigar and not get heaven cancer, can I, that's all I need. We got a buffet. I don't need it. I'm good.
I won't mention his name. But I have a friend in comedy. You know him. And we were on the road. He was on the road for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I go, dude, do you miss your family? And he just goes, I miss my dog. And here's the thing. It was wholehearted, and he meant every word of it. Like, he meant it.
It was true.
It was true. He goes, I miss my dog. And I was just like, don't you have a... Anyway.
Well, part of being the man of the house is coming home and feeling like a non-entity. Just walking up the stairs. Do I matter? I think I matter. I mean...
Dude, dogs are special, though, aren't they, dude? They know. They're the best. My wife wasn't feeling good, dude, and Lloyd was just new. Next to her, chin on her knee, just like
Dogs get it.
they get it. They just get
You know what?
loyal.
Yep. And cats are the real world. That's what's out there. That's why you have a dog. Because most people identify as cats, but they say that they're a dog and they're not. Oh, you're my dog. No, you're not.
A dog, dude.
Dog, yeah. Simple.
Unwavering
Simple.
loyalty and love. Unwavering love.
Simple. Borderline stupid. Always in a good mood. Cats, too fucking smart for their own good. Think too much. Always a problem. Never happy.
No trust.
No trust.
They're always on their toes looking.
Yeah,
What is
they
it?
want affection. When they want affection, they control it, Not
Hey.
mutual. Paul, what are we talking about, right? We still talking dogs and cats? I can
I
forget.
think we're talking about our wives, okay? It's on their terms. All right.
You really just get to the point of I would just love to just be fucking left alone. Can I just that's what the back porch is for. When they put a back porch on, we got to have some place for the guys.
No, dude, can I be honest? I'm gonna get real on anything better. I'm not having the greatest week. Okay. Going through some things, life shit. And the other day I was down and dude, my dog was just looking at me like, dude, I got you. Like he just looked at me like I'm here. And I was like,
They
Man.
know.
they know.
They give a fuck.
He gives a fuck.
He checks in with you, Paul.
His eyes, he knows. She don't do it. She don't do it.
God bless them, Paul. It's not their fault. They're just not wired that way. It's just not how it works. All right, this is getting bleak.
Yeah, it's
But
getting
Paul,
sick.
we're 2-0 in the Monday Night Special. Let's turn the bus around.
2-0 Monday Night Special. We have all four of our picks, right, guys? All right, guys,
Either way, I'm happy.
Before we get into our Monday Night Special, we got to shout out our sponsor. It's the great sponsor. It's the BetMGM Sportsbook. We've been with them for years now, and we love them. They're the best lines out there, guys. And here's what you do. If you want to get involved with the Anything Better, and listen, don't let the first couple of weeks shake you. This is the best show. We're going to get back on the horse. We're going to be fine. We got 2 Monday Night Specials. Here's what you got to do. All you got to do is go to your device and download the BetMGM app and use our code, easy code, Burr, BURR, and you put in as little as $10 deposit, and you will get $1,500 in bonus bets after your original wager is settled. Okay. Also, we have the first touchdown thing going on where you pick any player to get a touchdown in that game, the first touchdown in any NFL game. If they do, you win. If they don't, but they in fact get the second touchdown, you will get your stack back in cash. Read the disclaimer, all that stuff. Please bet responsibly. And again, use our code Burr and you'll get $1,500 in bonus bets after you deposit as little as $10 in there after your first wager is settled. Our Monday Night Special hit. We had Justin Herbert and 2 touchdown passes. He did exactly that. We are 2 for 2. Bill, are we going to do the unimaginable and go 3-peat to start?
We already did back-to-back. We've never done that. So we're playing with house money here.
And it's a big
one
game.
Or 2 games. It's 1 game, right?
No, it's one game and it's a doozy. It's the Lions coming off beating up the Bears bad, and it's the Ravens coming off a big win, and it's in Baltimore.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
It's a
oh,
look here. Oh, Jake, you know
Yeah, I'm
what?
here to help.
You know it's important when Jake just shows up and
Jake
has a
just
look.
pops in.
Exactly.
What do you-
Gotta get
All
the
right,
3 and
Jake,
0,
what do we
boys.
need to know? Give us the cliff
I mean,
notes here.
should be a good game. I mean, do you guys like a side in this one? Like, do you think the Ravens maybe money line, if or like maybe like the Lions to cover?
I like the Ravens money line. I like
think-
Lamar Jackson. I don't think anybody can stop that guy.
I agree.
Yeah, I was thinking definitely get Lamar Jackson involved in some way.
And
Maybe
I like
with him.
John Harbaugh. Against
Yeah.
Dan Campbell, I think I got to give the nod with experience to John Harbaugh. And they're also at home. So if we're doing the money line, I like Lamar Jackson to do some dazzling shit.
Is there a way to get Lamar to get an anytime touchdown, or maybe you can do like rushing or passing? I feel like there's a way to get that something like that down because
Lamar
in the end zone.
By the way, can I say something before we do this bet? I've seen these sports shows where they have the guys on the little boxes the way us three are. I don't know many with better looking than these three. I mean, we look good, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. We look good, you know. Anyway,
I don't know about this. I like this Brady Bunch setup though that we have. I guess I'm Peter.
Start looking up, pointing. I like Lamar Jackson scoring a touchdown. Can we do that, Andrew? Can we do a pass or a run and the Ravens money line?
Yeah. Should be able to build it.
Do you want to throw in a third leg, get Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Lions to get over receiving yards, something like that? I
love that.
He's really good. Maybe not a touchdown, but I like him to have a big day.
I would build it out, but because I'm in California, I can't properly log in. So
got it. Well, we can write it down, right?
Do you want to do? Do you want to do Amon St. Brown to catch one, or do you want to do Jared Goff to throw one?
I don't trust Goff personally.
Okay,
but I mean, he could.
Hey, Jake, you've helped guide us to 2-0 with the money. We go with you.
It's tough with Goff because he was so good last week and he was so bad week 1, and so you don't know which one you're going to get. And they like to run it in the red zone.
I kind of agree with Bill here.
I think snake here. I like the Ravens money line, and I like Lamar Jackson to do whatever, run, throw.
Exactly.
The guy is fucking unstoppable.
Yeah.
And then what Jake the Snake does? You know what? Not only does Jake watch games, he remembers them. That's the problem I have.
Yeah.
For sure. Well,
oh my God, dude! You know what's fucking hilarious? I got a drinking game for you. No, I can't shit on fucking. I always get in trouble when I do this shit, dude. I'm just gonna say this. I saw a fucking movie. It was on the flight back. I think it's called exposition. Is when characters, rather than speaking like their characters, they just say what's gonna happen. The whole fucking movie, dude, should be a drinking game. Anytime anybody explains what's gonna happen, not only do you have to drink, you have to drink the entire time they're explaining. This dude said this one character says something, and then the other character goes, "Let me get this straight. You're saying the only chance we have is if we all meet at the exact same time, at the exact same place, at the bottom of the Baltic Sea, in one of those contraptions over there?" And the guy's like, "Yes." They did everything but explain taking his shit. So you're telling me, if I go in that little room and sit on that chair with a hole in it?
I've got an interesting one for you guys. So I was watching this Charlie Sheen doc, and we don't need to get into his personal life, but I
saw that.
What do you think about him as the Karate Kid? How crazy would that have been? I was kind of curious to see what you guys had thought about that potential, or maybe the butterfly effect from that. I don't know.
I think he always had like a badass vibe to him. And I think what Ralph Macchio brought to the role was a vulnerability. Like, I would believe, you know, Ralph getting Charlie Sheen always looked like, and I mean, sorry. Yeah, he always looked like he'd grow a beard by the 7th grade. he looked like a true Cobra Kai. I bet that's what it came down to. Like Ralph Macchio, you believe this kid would have a tough time if he was new kid in the neighborhood.
The one thing that I loved about the doc was that small part he played in Ferris Bueller's Day Off was so impactful that people watched him and they were just like, even though he's not even close to a star in this, like, that's the fucking guy. I thought that was really cool.
He was the coolest guy in the movie.
Yeah.
What are you in here for? Drugs? No. What are you in here for? And he goes, drugs. I can't even do it. The way he did that, the timing was perfect. And the way he was just leaning, looking at her.
How amazing was it that, like, his drug dealer, it was like the first time ever they said that a guy weaned off of drugs by the drug dealer, where the drug dealer was like, all right, I'm not going to lose this guy, so I'm going to give him the same dose, but we're just going to keep making it less potent until he gets tired of it. And it was just like, I know it's enabling, but it was kind of crazy and brilliant.
Drug dealer with a heart. What about the hidden message in Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
What's that?
His sister's problem was she wasn't getting any dick. That's why she was so fucking focusing on Ferris and what the fuck he was doing. And then she finally meets a guy that's going to bang her right. I mean, that was kind of what they were doing.
Yeah.
And then she got all fucking giddy. Second she met Charlie Sheen's character, she didn't give a fuck what Ferris was doing. Am I wrong?
No, that's true. That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
And They were all written by guys back then, Paul. So I'm not saying that's the truth. I'm just saying that kind of seemed like the message.
And another cool thing about the doc, people got to see the doc. Another cool thing that I loved about the doc was he loved sports. He was like an athlete. He loved sports. But how about Nicolas Cage being like, I'm outside, I'll meet you at the party. Like Nicolas Cage was his like Nicolas.
You know
Cage
what they left out one time?
Guy.
One time he went to an Angels game and bought a whole section of seats right out in left field so he could catch a home run. He wouldn't have any competition, and nobody hit one. And he was just sitting out there, super famous by himself, with like 80 fucking seats around him, all bought up, and he just sat there with his glove. And by the seventh inning, he's like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
You know what's even better than that is that the tickets were available.
You know what they left out of the doc, which I would have loved them to talk about? Major League was such a great sports movie where he played Ricky Vaughn. I would have loved to hear like how many real pitches he threw and like if he was accurate, or like something on the set of like a baseball field would have been cool.
Yeah, it was. It's also like I don't know. I don't know. I love that guy, man. I was just seeing him after. Now he's sort of clean, right? Is he clean?
Oh, he's been clean for 8 years.
Oh, okay,
Great.
Yeah, he said what did it was, he said he used to start drinking in the morning with his coffee. And he said like it was awesome because he would like love his coffee and booze. So he would start his day with it. And then he had to take his daughter to something. He told it on a talk show too. He had to take his daughter somewhere, and he realized he couldn't drive her to school because he wasn't sober. So he had to have that dude, Tony Todd, or his best friend. And he said he like sees his daughter's face in the mirror, kind of knowing like, why isn't my dad driving? Like, he's like, she never said anything, but he's like, why? He's like, what? My daughter's got to be thinking, why isn't dad driving right now? Like, what's going on? And he said it just stuck with him. And he's like, I'm done with this shit.
How about Denise Hooker? Denise Hooker.
Oh.
I mean, Denise Richards. He made the sandwiches for the hookers. That's what I was.
That was
trying to say.
Nothing will. That is Andrew, bookmark that.
Oh,
that is
God,
one of the funniest moments in the podcast history.
Sorry.
Dude, what
I
about
was trying to
Denise Moore?
compliment her.
I mean,
Denise Richards. I mean, is that the coolest wife ever?
oh, she was cool.
Comes out to the guest house, not only makes you a sandwich, but the 3 hookers you banged the night before. I mean, when she said for better or for worse, she took that to heart. I love her.
Dude.
What a fucking champ.
Yeah, she was great.
Denise Hooker. I'm sorry. Denise Richards.
Oh, my God.
I got a little ahead of myself, Paul.
All right, guys.
How cool is it him and his dad beat Charlie and his dad beat Michael Jordan in a game of 2-on-1. That car ride home must have been amazing.
What was even
God.
better, I saw that live, was Dick Van Patten doing the announcing from 8 is Enough. I just remember he just kept going, oh, and the Sheens.
That's great.
By the way, how awesome
Listen, we all know Michael Jordan bet the Sheens. Come on, man. You saw the Last Dance.
How awesome was Martin Sheen, dude, as a father, dude? Martin Sheen just showing up to hospitals, going to the press conference, just a fucking dad.
Dude, I'll tell you, if you want to see some of Martin Sheen's best work, there was a time when he was doing movies, and then he went to like made for TV movies, and then went back to cinema again. You know, he's got some really good ones. He had like I forget the name of the one. I found a lot of them on YouTube, like the full thing. It's really cool, like the ABC movie of the week, and it would be starring him. And it was always a good story. I saw one of him in what was the name of it? It's a classic thing where there's a dirty cop, and he comes to town, and he's the young kid with the cool car, and people keep going off this cliff, and they're trying to figure out who's killing him. And the cop fucks with Martin Sheen, and that's his big mistake. Vic, what's his face? Vic Morrow, is that his name? The guy who died in the helicopter crash, and yeah, he's in that, in a helicopter. Is he in a helicopter in that, or is that in Crazy Larry, Fucked Up Mary, whatever that movie is? I'm just gonna stop talking.
Dude, they did Wall Street together. How sick is that?
Oh yeah. No, you're looking at a man who doesn't judge another man by the size of his what? That became a catchphrase in our house. What are you doing? I'm looking for my wallet. Like you couldn't say wallet without screaming.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. That's the show. You got our picks. Week 3 is in. Starts tonight with the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. You guys know what to do. You download the app, use our code Burr, put in as little as $10. You get $1,500 in bonus bets after the original wager is settled. First touchdown bet, you bet any player in any game to get the first touchdown and you win. If they get the second touchdown, you'll get your stack back in cash. Read the disclaimer. Bet responsibly. Don't go nuts. Just have fun with us. All right? And we're going to try to get the Monday night special for the 3rd week in a row. We got Lamar Jackson to score at any time touchdown. We got the Baltimore Ravens to win money line. And we have, what is it, Amon St. Brown?
Yeah. Look at Verzi, counting like a German.
Touchdown?
Let's see yards.
Yards.
You just went Inglorious Bastards, Paul.
Dude.
You win 1,
like that
2,
too.
3, like Dirk Nowitzki.
Funny you said that. I did a podcast. We talked about Inglourious Bastards. I watched it again. Dude, every time I watch that movie, I realize how incredible it is. It's incredible. Every scene is incredible. Christopher Waltz.
I got to see that one again.
Dude, Christopher Waltz eating that cake. He said like that he ate like 15 pieces of cake while they were like with all the takes. But when he was eating it with the cream and she was just trying to fucking not throw up. Oh, dude, incredible.
I got a
Anyway.
good one for you on the Criterion channel, which is Cinemax for smart people. There's still titties in Bush, but it's cinematic the way they do it. Go see watch the Parallax View with Warren Beatty.
Okay.
It's a thriller, Paul.
Bill, I'm sorry. After the Denise Hooker, I can't. After the Denise Hooker, I just can't. It's
Listen, I got to open up, dude. I'm a mess right now. I'm a mess. Okay, I'm overworked. I'm not feeling appreciated. I got more work today. You know, I got some gigs coming up in a crazy part of the world. I got friends getting fired. It's just been a fucking crazy week.
You know what you need to do? You need to go down, get a golden retriever, bring it home to your 2 kids, let them freak out about it, and then all good is in the world again.
Yeah, oh, come on, dude. Why can't I get like a little red-nosed pit bull? Looking like me back in the day when I used to go to the gym and I had hair.
You did that once.
Oh, Billy back in the day.
Because a golden retriever, you know what you're getting. You know.
Yeah, but I need something that's going to do something.
A golden retriever is like a Japanese car. A golden retriever is a Japanese car. You put it, that's it. You feed it. It's like putting oil in it. It's not going anywhere. It's done.
You know what a golden retriever is? A golden retriever is fucking pleasant. And what pleasant people do is they attract fucking sociopaths and narcissists because they're the only ones that put up with them. If someone has a golden retriever, I'm telling you right now, there's like an 80% chance there's something psychologically wrong with the owner.
It's like a comic that doesn't curse.
No evidence to back up what I just said.
Like a comic that doesn't curse. But then you find out. You find out.
You find out what's under the bed.
Bill Cosby told Eddie Murphy, you cannot say fuck, and oof.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
He didn't say anything about not putting shit in drinks.
Denise Hooker is it's put a little shine in my day. All right, guys, we'll see you guys. Enjoy NFL Week 3. Go Giants. I'll be in the building. Jake the Snake is going to be in the building against the with the Chargers.
That's right.
So we got a couple of the guys on the show going to games. Enjoy everything, and we'll see you next week.
All right, we'll see you.
All right.